It deselected my mic. There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a Whatever Wednesday. We're just going to look at a bunch of different stuff. So it'll be good. How are you all doing? I've just been unpacking. We're still working on unpacking from the move. I'm not No, I'm not muted. Okay, cool. You love that shirt? This is the second day in a row I've worn this shirt. Be gentle about it. I'm after, because I've been moving all day, so like once I get done streaming, I'm probably gonna go shower and change and stuff. So, will Baja and I be getting this game? It's the Wario game. I don't know. I'm not big on the mini games. Tumak von Raven, thanks for 12 months. Happy anniversary. Austin Rosenberg said, here's a good video. And there's the link. It's an owl video we can look at in a little bit. Speedy Yoshi says, I found this interesting. Scroll up for some context. Because this is getting some more leverage, I'm gonna add more images to this thread. Let me see. He didn't even do anything. He was literally out creating art. How was he supposed to know the mother effers were alive? Fun fact, there was actually a line of Monsters, Inc. comic that showed the events after the movie, and one of them featured Sid running through the doors in the factory to steal toys from kids as a result of his trauma from the first Toy Story. Oh, God. Please, little girl, you gotta hide me. I'm being chased by monsters. God. Thanks for the save. Tiki Peekaboo. Yeah, right. I better get going. Got business to take care of. What the f... Oh my God. This poor child. Then he gets arrested by the CDA. Oh, he's saving those kids because he thinks the toys are gonna kill them. That's depressing. Jesus Christ. Did I see the idiot who tweeted, unvaccinated is the new N-word, except he used the hard R? Oh my God. What is wrong with people? Why are people's brains broken? Kirthan says we got our catering finalized for our wedding today. It's all becoming so real. I'm happy. Congratulations. Hype train's kicking off right now. Link to a right-wing cope status. I will no longer be referred to as unvaccinated. You can refer to me as pure blood. Oh, God. Wow. She has the same hair moisture issues I do. We need to get together and I need to fix her brain and make her not that, and then also figure out a hair regimen. Bitter old ass broad. With 9 months says, do we have a sub baby now? If so, let's call it Lucif. I'll take it on Wednesdays every other weekend and on All Hallows Eve. That sounds great. Bitter old ass broad says, college fun? Question mark. Yeah, I'll hold on to that for our Stream Babies college fund. Gray Dutch, thanks for 16 months, says, when does Christmas Saves Campaign 2 start? Can't wait and always love you all. I forgot the specific date. I know we had some sort of plan. It's soon. It's in the next month or so. I'm not exactly sure when, though. Morak says, a friend of mine works for a zoo and their manager got fired for falsely accusing them of gross sexual misconduct. They apparently are an anti-vaxxer and was also exposed to the virus recently and deliberately tracked down my friend and coughed on them. My friend is seeking legal counsel, but what the fuck? What is happening? Why are people like this? Speedy Yoshi says, random, but you said you like horror movies. What's your favorite Nightmare on Elm Street aside from Dream Warriors? I know that's what everyone says. And least favorite. Weirdly, I kind of like Freddy's Dead. It's not good, but it's cheesy and funny, and Freddy in the Power Glove always makes me laugh. So I'm gonna say Freddy's Dead. Least favorite? Maybe... This is gonna be controversial. Maybe New Nightmare? Like, don't get me wrong, New Nightmare is a good horror movie, but it's not really a good Nightmare on Elm Street movie. You know what I mean? Like, if you ask me, is it a good horror movie? It's an excellent horror movie. Wes Craven's New Nightmare is a great horror movie, but it feels Nightmare on Elm Street adjacent. It doesn't feel like a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. It's a movie about Nightmare on Elm Street and its legacy and about, like, anxieties of being a parent and stuff. So it's a really good movie. But in terms of, like, a slasher movie with the Nightmare on Elm Street formula, it's not that great. Speedy read that one. Bardlock Moses says, I finally get to catch a stream this week. I'm glad you can. Welcome. Marks Zuckerberg, thanks for gifting 5 tier 1 subs. Remember, it is September, so all subs are 20% off. Killjoy with a cat cleanse that we can take a look at later. That's... Oh, it's the Owl Kitty. I was like, no, this is American Psycho. Owl Kitty. I gotcha. Tonbor says, cleanse if you haven't seen it yet. Weeb on Titan. Iffy. The amount of booba is iffy for TOS, so I'm gonna skip it. Bardlock Moses says, E-Live when? Well, now that I have all this set up, I think I just have to wait for Randy to get his move done, because Randy is working on finding a house in where he just moved. We moved at roughly the same time. So whenever that happens. Bubble Homestead says, cooking and watching Black Bean Flautas. Thanks for the show. I hope your food is delicious. 46% to level 4. Andrew Patella with 10 months says, so today I had my first interview at a big tech company literally everyone has heard about. Yay, capitalism. Is it Google? Is it Google? I hope it's not Tesla. I've heard Tesla is terrible. Don't work for Tesla. Run. If you need the job, you need the job. I get that. But, like, if you have a choice, don't work for Tesla. I'm not even counting Nightmare on Elm Street remake. That's a whole different thing. If we're counting the remake, of course the remake is the worst one. It's not Tesla? No, that's good. 46% to level 4. I thought we'd take a look at Herman Cain Award today, which is going to be depressing, but, you know. Maybe that vegan teacher. Take a look at the guy who doesn't... We watched some of his video the other day because Vegan Teacher just straight up ripped off his content, but he's the vegan who thinks 9/11 was fine because most people who died weren't vegans, so we might take a look at him. Maybe some Sovsit stuff. That's just the Google homepage. Maybe some anti-vax stuff. Peter has a brief video. Some Cringe, some Karens, right-wing cope. I don't know. We're just gonna do whatever today. We're gonna feel it out. We're gonna let the content take us where it will. Morak says, Tesla is shit, but it gets really bad once you get close to getting your bonus after 1.5 years. That's when they start really cracking down. Yeah, that kind of shit needs to be illegal. Speedy, if it isn't already, I guess I don't know. Speedy Yoshi says, I love Freddy vs. Jason, but that fucking basement scene. Freddy died by fire and Jason by water. How can we use that? Jason didn't die by water. He was beaten to death by a bald Corey Feldman. Okay. Okay. The Friday the 13th series is kind of unclear when Jason died. It contradicts itself. Sometimes they say that he survived and they thought he drowned, but really he didn't, and he went to go live in the woods for some reason. Sometimes they say, we only have 30 seconds left and 53% of the hype train. Someone save it. Sometimes they say he did drown and came back and he was already kind of an undead thing by the time Friday the 13th 2 comes out. Otherwise, he becomes a zombie for sure by the time of Jason Lives. Part 6? Part 6? Part 4. Part 4. That's part 4. Part 4 is Jason Lives. It goes Nightmare on Elm Street, or Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th Part 2, Friday the 13th, The Final Chapter, Part 3, which is hilarious. Tonbor with 100 bits says bits. Also, you might be right about my link. Watch it later or off stream. I think you'll like it. All right. Bumble Homestead, thanks for gifting 5 tier 1 subs. Speedy Yoshi with 30 bits says, oh, and that reminds me, thoughts on Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning, aka the one without Jason. I don't think it's bad as its reputation. Like, it's a decent enough Friday the 13th movie. It's silly. It's got a really, really silly tone, but I like that. I don't know. Procagom, thanks for gifting 5 tier 1 subs. Mike Max says Jason is a deadite. Yeah, and Jason Goes to Hell, I think they go to the Voorhees house and they find the Book of the Dead, implying that he was somehow raised from the dead via the Necronomicon Ex Mortis. Speedy Yoshi says, Part 4 is the final chapter, Part 5 is the new beginning, and 6 is Jason Lives. Thank you. 3 is not the final chapter, that's 4. My bad. Sorry. Oh yeah, it was Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th Part 2, Friday the 13th 3D, the final chapter, A New Beginning, Jason Lives, Jason Takes Manhattan, Jason Goes to Hell, Freddy vs. Jason. Then the remake, I think. Best Halloween is Halloween 3, Fuck You, Fight Me. No. No. Mm-mm. Okay, it's okay, look. Halloween 3 is good. I'm not saying I don't like Halloween 3. But it makes no sense retroactively for that to be a part of the Halloween franchise. I get it. I know the intention was to turn it into an anthology. But they didn't. So now there's just a random other horror movie in the middle of the Halloween franchise for no reason. What about Jason in Space? Oh yeah, I did forget about Jason X. I love Jason X. It's basically a parody of the Friday the 13th movies. It's pretty awesome. Mike Myers is on a television in the bar in Halloween 3. I'm pretty sure they're watching Halloween on the TV in that, confirming that it doesn't take place in the same universe. Halloween Kills have the Silver Shamrock masks. I get it. They're referencing it, but it's still not... It has no place in the series. It should just be its own thing. It should just be its own thing. It probably would have done better had it been its own thing, honestly. But people went in expecting, I guess, Michael Myers, and they didn't. They were pissed off. Like, literally, I think they named Halloween 3 The Return of Michael Myers just so they would be like, no, really, he's in this one. We promise. Jason Takes Manhattan's pretty bad. Because he doesn't get to Manhattan until, like, the last act of the movie. And it's Vancouver. It's not really Manhattan. I know they shot some stuff in New York, but I get it. It's an expense thing, still. Yeah. Speedy Yoshi said, it should be called Friday the 13th, Jason on a fucking boat. It's, these aren't hot takes. I know these are old jokes. This is not new material, but yeah, it's Jason on a boat, and then at the end, he goes to Vancouver, and then there's a few scenes that are in New York. Speedy Yoshi says, Halloween 2018 is the best one, in my opinion. That's probably because I'm a Zoomer, but 2 is a bit dumb and doesn't give Laurie anything to do. 4 is 5 is shit, and we don't talk about 6. Honestly, I think the 2018 Halloween is my favorite one since the first one. The first one is still the best, but, like, in my opinion, of course. You can assume whenever I say anything like that, I'm saying my opinion. I don't think I have an objective view on anything, especially on, like, art. I like the first Halloween the best. For younger people, it might be slow, and that's fine. I'm not against that. I'm not a boomer who's like, you need to like the same things I like. But I like John Carpenter's Halloween. But I also really like the 2018 direct sequel to the original. The second one just feels like John Carpenter was like, fine, I guess I'll make a second one. I don't like them making Laurie his sister, which I'm glad they retconned later. Well, excuse me, I'm sorry. Hiccups. It's weird to me that the Halloween series has, like, various continuity lines that you have to follow. Like, there's Halloween 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, which I believe are in one continuity. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't remember. The last one is the one with the Thorn cult. I think that's 6. And then you had Halloween H2O, or H20, which was the 20-year anniversary one, which ignored everything except the first 2 movies. So you go first, second, Halloween H20. Then they did a sequel to H20 with Busta Rhymes or something. Some other rapper, I don't remember. And that sucked. So then, in 2018, they did another reboot, and that ignores everything but the first movie. So there's, like, multiple continuity timelines going on in the Halloween universe. It was Busta Rhymes? Okay, cool. Busta Rhymes in the Michael Myers mask doing Busta Rhymes' voice is still, like, my favorite thing in the franchise. It's hilarious. Rachology says, as Doctor Who has the land of fiction where all fictional characters can exist and so any crossover is possible, which Doctor versus which? Which Doctor versus anything? I would do, if I could do anything, it would probably be Doctor Who versus... who would be a good villain for Doctor Who? Oh, it's gonna be stupid. This is a terrible answer, because I hate Rick and Morty fans. But I think that there's a, in the Rick and Morty comics, there's a Doctor Who amalgam that's sort of like Doctor Who, but isn't quite Doctor Who. And Rick hates Doctor Who. And I think it would be funny to see Rick from Rick and Morty fight Doctor Who. And yes, it'd be memey and stupid, and I get it, and everyone's tired of Rick and Morty, but I still think that would be funny, because Doctor Who was so hopeful and cares about people, and Rick is the opposite. I don't know. I like that. Doctor Who, the Doctor versus the Cenobites would be pretty good, if we're talking horror movie villains. Or the Doctor versus Freddy Krueger, because the Doctor has so much, like, psychological shit going on. Rachology says, boo, hit enter early. Which Doctor versus which slasher villain? There we go. Oh, slasher villain? I'm probably going to go Freddy Krueger. Probably Freddy Krueger. Because then the Doctor has to... It's a mystery for the Doctor to figure out, in the sense that, like, oh, he has to figure out he has to pull Freddy out of the dream, or her, I guess. And also, Freddy Krueger can sort of use the Doctor's fears and past against them. I like that. Speedy Yoshi says, if you want a more confusing horror timeline, watch the Texas Chainsaw Massacre ones. Don't. Strawberry for what? Honestly, if the Doctor fought Jason Voorhees, it would be so boring. The Doctor would just, like, throw Jason into the sun or something. Or throw him in a time loop or do some other Time Lord shit. Like, Jason, it would not be a threat to the Doctor. The Doctor would regenerate. Strawberry for Wi-Fi says, just curious, how do you trim your cat's claws? I cut mine whenever I cut my nails with the same clippers. They make special clippers for cats, I would recommend. You can just find them on Amazon. Never get your cats declawed. There's your PSA. Declawing your cats is animal abuse. It'd be like cutting off the tips of your fingers. Don't do it. And I'm going to turn this music off while we continue reading these, and then we'll get to the content. Hentai Skeletons is my best friend is just getting into horror movies, and I guess she thought I was joking when I mentioned Jason Takes Manhattan. The look on her face when she realized that was a real movie was priceless. Did you tell her about Jason Goes to Space? Have you told her about Leprechaun in the Hood? Or Leprechaun Back to the Hood? I like the Leprechaun movies. Starboli for Wi-Fi says, also, have you seen the Red Letter Media review of Malignant? One of their best. I did. Now I just want to see Malignant. I gotta watch it. Speedy Yoshi says, I love how I can say Chucky and Tiffany are in a lesbian relationship with gender-fluid kid and not be wrong at all. Wait, is Chucky a lady now? Did I miss that? Oh, wait, in the most recent movie that wasn't the remake, did Chucky go into a woman's body? I feel like I vaguely remember that. Tea with Goblin says, morning, Hannah. My boss dumped a week's worth of work on me with a 3-day deadline. Haven't slept. It's nice to be awake for the start of one of your streams. I can smell colors. Mike Max says, The Blob versus The Thing. The Blob... I don't know whose biology would overtake whose. I don't know who... Like, they both absorb things, right? Would the blob eat the thing, or would the thing take over the blob and infect it with the thing? I don't know. Unstoppable force versus immovable object, basically. No matter who wins, we ooze. Oh, that's actually like a really good... That's good. That's good. I like that. Alright, let's see what we're looking at. Let's start with some Karens. Let's do some Karens. You know, Peter talks about Trump's endorsement of the Moonies. I don't think he will, because his group is a splinter group that doesn't get along with the original group, to my understanding.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you as always for tuning in to Public Freakouts Unleashed. This lady right here is throwing a temper tantrum because she spots Salvation Army collecting donations outside of a, I'm assuming, supermarket or something like that. She gets very upset because she doesn't believe they should be wearing masks while they represent a non-profit.
Why? What? Like, there are issues with Salvation... Is it Salvation Army that has the issues? I think it is. I know one of these places that rings the bell outside of stores or whatever. It is? Okay. Yeah, I know they're, like, against... They're not the biggest fans of LGBT individuals, and also... I feel like it was other stuff. It's been a while since I looked into it.
You're the freak. What are you doing?
Strawberry for Wi-Fi says the blob takes inanimate material, and the only thing, and only takes over animate material things. The blob wins.
4th of July. Can I wear a mask if I want to wear a mask? So you can't...
But the blob is animate.
Call me a criminal because I'm wearing a mask. I'm following... When you go to rob listen, man, when you go to rob a bank, that's when you wear a mask.
Well, and when it's kind of mandated.
Not when you're...
People, like, ski masks are a thing. Wearing masks is not a new thing.
Not when you're representing a non-profit organization. Can you please stop yelling at us? Listen, I'm not so happy to know that I yelled at you while I was walking away. You screamed at me.
Well, you yelled at me and him when you came in, too.
You actually yelled at us on the way in and on the way out. So, anyway.
Oh, I did? Now you're changing the story, Mr. Let's just see if the Salvation Army's...
Mental illness is a serious problem in this country that we just are not touching at all. And I don't mean, like, obviously depression and anxiety, but I mean, like, this kind of mental illness where it's, like, clear that something's going on. But, like, what is it? I don't know. I'm not a psychiatrist. I couldn't tell you. But, like, this is not functional behavior to look at another person wearing a mask, doing their job that they're volunteering for, and getting all, like, livid and, like, this is not okay. Prokagam says, I was raised in the Salvation Army, and while one of the earliest lessons I learned from them is help everyone no matter who they are, I left because the people running it obviously didn't.
I'm going to invite you back.
All right, thank you.
Non-profit organizations do not have criminals wearing masks representing them. It's a disgrace to America.
The manager recording this video kicks the lady you see here out of the store.
Stab it. Thanks for following.
Because she isn't wearing a mask and she causes some problems for him. He gets very upset by her refusal and 86s her from the store.
You do not want to do it? Ma'am, if you do not wear a mask, you can just leave. I don't want to hear this. I don't need to hear this. I'm asking you, please, to leave. I am refusing you because...
See, that's a shame because, first of all, Five Guys is delicious. And if you can't wear a mask for a delicious Five Guys cheeseburger and more fries than 6 human beings could eat, I don't know what's wrong with you. But also, her outfit and the outfit her friend is wearing is nice. So it's kind of a shame. I guess I shouldn't assume they're friends just because they're standing next to each other. But, I don't know. Their outfits are nice. Why you gotta be a dick?
You will not wear a mask. And you need to wear a mask to come in here. Lady, I have asthma. It's really bad. My inhaler's in my backpack. Do you want me to show it to you? Lady, I'm telling you, please, just leave.
Can you state your name?
I'm on my lunch. You can leave.
Can you state your name?
You can leave.
Can you state your name?
I don't need to. You can leave before I have to call the cops. I am the manager. That's why I'm asking you, please leave.
State your name.
I do not have to answer that. I don't have to answer any questions.
Okay, can you
But you can leave.
the number to corporate?
You can find that online yourself. And they're going to tell you, you need to wear a mask when you come in here. Both of you.
It's weird to me, too. She's young enough that she should know better. I don't get it, but, like, it's understood that, like, older people are used to being, like, waited on hand and foot, and for, like, service people to prostrate themselves at their feet for the minorest inconvenience. Younger people don't do that shit. Generally. I'm generalizing, of course, but I tend to see it from older people. Cool Cat. Excuse me. Cool Cat says, Five Guys is good, but the bread always falls apart on me. Speedy Yoshi says, Five Guys always has that peanut smell I just don't like. That's fair. The burgers are good, though. You get it, you can order it online and just go pick it up and you don't have to go inside.
I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is make food for people that are doing what we ask them to do.
As a manager,
Nope.
I'm asking for corporate.
And as a manager, I'm asking you to please leave my restaurant.
So you're refusing me service?
I've already told you that you cannot. I cannot serve you without getting a
I
mask.
just want to get it as many times as possible.
Okay, bye.
It's great.
Yeah.
You're breaking the law.
Thank you, Karen.
You're
Bye.
breaking the law.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm doing my job.
How is he breaking the law? What does she even think? Does she think there's a law? Okay, they are friends. Cool. That guy looks stoned out of his mind. He did not look like he was on the same plane of existence as everything else that was happening. Does she think there's a law that says if you tell a manager you want corporate's number that they have to give it to you? I don't understand. Speedy Yoshi says, have you ever had Freddy's steak burgers? It's so good. I've never heard of it. I don't. They probably don't have them in my area because I've never heard of them. The burgers look a lot like Culver's burgers, though, which we do have.
Bye. Have a nice day.
This lady decides to wake up the entire apartment complex when she causes a massive scene confronting this guy, supposedly because his children were stomping too loud on the floor and that upset her.
I mean, that sucks, but like, I've lived in apartments. I've lived in 2 apartments in my life for a total of like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 years. I don't know. and I never want to live in an apartment again. It's a nightmare. Being that close to other people gives me anxiety, even if there's walls between us. I know they're there. It freaks me out. Anyway, I need open space between me and other people. So I have I can see my neighbor's house out this window over here. But at least there's space between my wall and their wall. I don't like sharing walls. Anyway, apartments suck. Like, yeah. Especially when there's kids, because kids run around. Mike Mack says, did you hear about the Trump supporter that killed a Jewish couple because he thought they were Jewish Satanists that kill kids and do abortions all because they were Biden supporters? I did. That ties into the mental health issues going on in this country. Mayor Osama, thanks for 16 months, says, 16 months! I'm late because I didn't see my notification. Hanny, your top is so cute. Where did you get it? At Torrid. I got this at Torrid the other day. Lily Love Stuff says, there are so many people like this. Trust me, I got cussed out about 2 hours ago because she had 30 days to return something, didn't do it, and thinks she should be refunded without returning the equipment because she was overdrafted. Does she think it's your job to manage her money? Because that's not how that works. Speedy Yoshi says, Hannah, the correct response to that's a cute top is, thanks, her name is Baha.
It's causing migraines!
Yeah, and your child is right here, and you're setting a horrible example. What's wrong with her?
Where is she?
What's wrong? What's wrong with her?
Where is she? Where is she?
Right there. Ha ha! Ha ha!
Mr. Bully for Wi-Fi says, I admit my privilege as someone who lives at the top floor, but I do get a really cool security system because it's bougie. Porcelain Giant, thanks for 10 months.
Okay, so grow up, go home, stop banging on people's doors, stop banging on people's ceilings. Children, you're an adult and you're stomping on purpose. No one is doing anything on purpose to you.
No!
No one's doing anything on purpose
That's
to you.
how stupid you are.
Oh, am I?
Because I have...
Hello, new neighbor.
Hi!
Hi, you're so friendly.
Hi!
So what does it mean about you then if you're having your child knock on people's doors
Dude!
so you can throw a little tantrum like a child?
Dude, you are
How old are
so
you?
worthless.
How old are you? Then why are you knocking on my door if I'm so worthless? What are you wasting your time for? What are you wasting your time for? Yeah, that's what I thought.
What? Wasting my...
Tea with Goblin says, that's a cute girlfriend. Thanks, she has pockets. Never get into a verbal sparring match when you're unarmed.
time? Because you're stomping nonstop.
No, I'm
Because
not.
you're such a loser
I'm
that
not
you can't
stomping.
take your kids to the park.
Why don't you go back to Seattle?
You can't take
Why don't
your
you go back to
kids
Seattle?
to the park.
Hey, guess what? There are people that live in these units here.
Yeah, and so they live, and guess what?
What?
They hear you across down here and across here.
Do they?
And I have witnesses.
She has witnesses. Radiology says, the very first cities didn't have streets. You literally had to walk over the top of other people's houses to get anywhere. To say I could not cope would be an understatement. Mike Mack says, lady, are you crazy or on drugs? Answer, yes.
Do you know what you're doing at 10 o'clock?
One night?
One night. You're being deliberate. You're an adult. You're not a child, and it's
You
not an accident.
are being deliberate because you're
No,
too
we're not.
lazy. You're a piece of you're too lazy
Guess what?
to take your kid outside.
Guess what?
You're too lazy
Guess
to take
what?
your kids outside.
Guess
You're
what?
lazy.
Guess what?
You're lazy to take your kid outside
Hey, guess
to get
what?
some energy.
Whoa! Alias Pig, thank you for gifting 20 Tier 1 subs to the community. Very generous of you. Me and Chad appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Hey,
out
get
'cause
yourself
you're
together.
lazy.
Get yourself together, and guess what?
You're a lazy piece.
Guess it's not
You're
going
a
to
lazy
change.
piece.
She looks a little bit like my mom. Wow, this goes on for most of the video. I'm skipping. We get it.
You gotta do and grow up.
Windchanter says, nice dress, Hannah. It's a top. Actually, it's just a top. Thank you, though.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
This lady gets out of her car and confronts the woman recording and her dog because she believes that they are stepping over the line onto her property, and that makes her very upset.
Are we in your driveway? We are in the sidewalk. We are in the damn sidewalk. Go to school. I already am in school. We were on the sidewalk only. This is private property. Cross the line. Are you a Karen? Are you a Karen? Do you have a house here? I live here. That is the line. This is not. You can walk your dogs here. You can. Are you trying? Are you?
What the fuck is wrong with people? Like, do they have so little control over their own lives that they feel the need to be this petty about things other people do in order to feel some semblance of control? Like, just do drugs like a normal person, my god. Stromboli for Wi-Fi says, can you plug your P.O. box again at your earliest convenience? Yeah, we have a command for it. It's, right there. Hydrate. Will do.
Are you trying to start problems for no reason? No, but you are playing games. This is
No, that's no game, okay?
But you know what? You know what?
Okay, get out.
This
Get
is-
lost, okay?
Hey!
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Do not yell. You're on my property.
They're literally not on your property as you're talking. So no. No. What are you talking about?
You wearing my Mercedes last night? No. This isn't my shit? This isn't my shit right here? I just crossed it. No, you didn't, bro. That I'm wearing right now. I went to go rebuy. I bought all this shit yesterday. I decided to Mercedes yesterday. Yeah, this is my shit. This is my shit. No, this is my shit. This is my, ain't this my shit? This is the same bag I bought. This is my sweatsuit. Everybody didn't see me wear this sweatsuit. Everybody see me. No, you did not buy this last night. No, you didn't buy this last night. You lucky I don't f you up. No, I have a Mercedes, a silver Mercedes. It's a silver. Take it off. I swear to God, I'll strip you down right now. I'll strip you the f down right now. I swear to God, I'll strip you down. Take my shit the f off right now. I don't give a f.
I got this
Take my shit the f off. No, you did not.
I promise.
No, you did not. He knows I just came and rebought my shit.
I get that.
I swear to God, I'll f you up.
I don't even understand what's happening right now. It's just a lot of yelling. Lily Love Stuff says, this is how my mother and sister act if they don't have weed. I'm dead ass here and it is exhausted to deal with. That's why the rest of my siblings and I can't stand to be around them and all of their relationships fail. Oof. Sorry to hear about that.
Right now, take my shit the f off. Right now. Take my shit off. Take my shit off.
What? Ooh, an airplane one. I love the airplane ones.
You guys gotta wear the damn fucking mask.
I have to get to Vegas. I have my cousins because I'm wearing a mask. You're not wearing a mask. You're not wearing a mask. I'm wearing a mask. I'm going to Vegas. I'm wearing a mask. What do you want from me? I'm wearing a mask.
What is that?
I'm wearing a mask. Bye. What do you want from me? I'm wearing a mask.
Oh my God.
The kitties demand pets.
Oh, the kitty demands the window open.
You gotta
Can you watch this Russian video? Perhaps.
Oh, she wears that down.
He's good. Hello. How are you?
Good.
Could you not walk so close
Takes her
to me,
mask
please?
down. I'm wearing a mask.
Well, I feel that you are.
Yeah, okay, well, you better move
Could
backwards
you- I should move backwards.
Yeah.
But you're the one who's walked close up to me.
Yeah, well, this is a public place and I'm walking around checking the place out, okay?
Right, so you're going to be intimidating me. See. Don't you have some sort of 2 metre rule?
Yeah. This place is
So,
closed.
yeah, you're going to be
Can you call the
intimidated.
police and bring them down?
Hello, Mr. Law Enforcement Officer. I do not believe I'm breaking the law, and if you believe I am, I would require to see that.
Well, it's COVID
I would
free, man.
require that
Playground's
proof of that.
closed.
I assume the park is closed because COVID. This video's from March, so.
Playgrounds are closed, so...
Okay, I can see you're an intimidator. What's your name, please? Leave my son, please. What's your name, please?
My name is Constable Bundle from Browns Bay, and it is.
Can you leave my son alone, please? Yeah, what's your law, please?
Under the Health Act 2020, these playgrounds are closed.
Speedy Yoshi
Okay,
says I
let's
just
start
cackle
that
whenever
again.
anyone's
Hello,
thrown off
Mrs.
a
Law
plane.
Enforcement
Hopefully they're
Officer.
thrown off while not in the air. Let's look at plane freak out compilation. Let's just watch a quick plane freak out compilation, then we'll move on. I need a more recent one, not 2 years ago. Well, we could, but, you know.
Flying Delta, and we have this.
We'll do one from 2 years. Well, yeah, this will give us a... It'll be interesting, because it won't all be mask stuff. This is from before... This is from the before times. Cleanse for later.
We have to look.
I swear if we don't land, I will kill everybody on this plane. I will kill everybody on this plane.
Yeah, you know, there are some things you just don't say on a plane, like bomb or terrorism, but definitely not, I'm gonna kill everyone on this fucking plane.
Oh,
those words in that order are not good things to say while on an airplane. That's good advice anywhere, honestly. That one's for free.
I will.
Oh, there goes the air marshal.
Get me off this guy! Please!
Oof. It's unfortunate when sometimes it feels like, sometimes it might be a mental illness thing, and we're talking, of course, this is pre-COVID, so these aren't mask people. This sounds like someone maybe who has, like, severe anxiety about flying and is having, like, a panic attack or freaking out because of, you know, being in an airplane and not wanting it. You feel trapped, you feel claustrophobic, you know, not everyone, but a lot of people feel that way about flying. So that's really, really unfortunate.
You wanna be to me! You will see me! You will!
Oh, is that guy the air marshal?
I don't care! I mean a
Might just be a dude.
You know who my brothers are? They're Marine snipers! You wanna with the
This channel has several airplane freakouts. Okay. Do they have a playlist for it by chance? Airports and planes. Okay. This is number 12. It's whatever Wednesday.
What did they tell you? What did they tell you?
Just calm down.
I will be on that flight.
Calm down.
Fuck you, man. I'm not taking my motherfucking flight.
Calm down. Calm down.
Now you heard what they said, right?
calm down.
And I'm telling them.
I'm sorry.
Motherfucker. I'm not you. If I'm gonna beat your ass to the back, if I don't get on that flight, you're gonna be beat down to the death right here. I promise you that.
Calm down.
Put a mask on.
What do you want? Come on.
Don't touch other people's hair! Don't touch other people! Don't touch other people without their consent. Don't touch strangers. What are you doing? What are you doing? Do I have any bad airplane stories? I've been on planes many times, not since COVID, that's for sure. My only bad, I don't have any plane stories. The only one I have is like I was in an airport for a long time and was awake for like 40-something hours straight because the flights kept getting delayed and I had to do a bunch of stops and stuff, but nothing bad like on a plane or anything other than, you know, kids crying. But that's typical. That's not a freak out. That's just children being pieces of shit, as they do, you know.
I threw up my first time on a plane.
There you go. Yeah, because you get motion sick.
Yeah.
So...
I was 20? I was 20.
Is it... Dramamine doesn't work on you?
No, I'm allergic to it.
You're allergic to it.
Yep. Dramamine
Fuck.
is also Benadryl.
Ah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
And I'm allergic to Benadryl, even though it's an antihistamine, so you wouldn't expect someone to be allergic to Benadryl.
We could never go anywhere. Because we can't use a plane to get anywhere.
I mean, I've found ways of combating it now.
Okay.
Like lots and lots of ginger candy and compression socks and making sure that I keep my head still at all times.
Okay. Speedy Yoshi says, oh shit, they're putting gum in her hair. Oh, are they? Oh no. What?
That's assault.
Is she just mad that this lady is like draping her hair over? And don't get me wrong, that's rude. But the response to that is...
there's a screen.
Yeah, but the response is, excuse me, ma'am, I can't see my screen. Would you mind, you know, putting your hair behind you?
Like just part your hair and bring it over your shoulders.
Sure.
And on your neck. Like, or that lady could have like parted the hair on the screen.
Yeah. That's so messed. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Is this clip gonna include her finding out and freaking out? I'm gonna skip ahead. That's gotta be fake. No one wouldn't notice the extra weight, right? I feel like you'd feel.
Really long
I
hair.
guess. I'm gonna say I think that's fake. And that's a wig, and they decided to do that intentionally to make a viral video.
Yeah, probably.
Bumble Homestead says, I had a man that kept putting up the arm between our seats, and then his wife sent the flight attendant to look for Doritos in the back of the damn plane for their brat so she would stop throwing a fit. Oh my
God. No sentence!
No sentence!
No blood clot sentence! No sentence!
Test you and say no one. Test you and say no one.
Just for friends, temperature, blood clot.
I'm not going to send
That one's really hard to hear because of the plane noises. Where's the freak out?
Find your seat if you would. Thank you so much.
Excuse me. Can you find her another seat? Because I will not be verbally abused by this or anybody else.
Oh, did she like use a racial slur or something before she started filming?
By anybody. I'm not tolerating it.
I can't sit here because there's both so big on left and right. I can't even sit here.
Do you want to come up and stand and then we'll find?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes,
Oh.
please.
Did she say something like, you're both too fat?
Sit like this.
I'm not. Why don't you sit in between those two big things?
Really? Can you have as a platinum?
Alright, that's enough airplane, airport shit for now. Let's see what else we got. What's this cat thing?
We were in the apartment and heard a rattling noise. I go to our washing machine and she's just running in it like a treadmill. I read tons of books about raising cats, but that was not in any of them. We adopted Penelope, and within the first month, her personality really started coming out. It was clear she needed a companion. So we got Juniper.
Yeah, that's Penelope.
Hello, Altered Rin. How are you doing?
This might take a second because she's different than you.
We were nervous, so we a gate up in between them that they couldn't see each other. But Penelope started looking over and then jumped right over the gate.
Penelope, look over here.
So we had one scary moment of like, oh no, we're not ready for this. And so we'd separate them again, and we let them see each other through the gate. But every time she kept coming back over. Juniper was so curious. We were warned that cats love companionship, but they don't like to share. Which I interpreted as, okay, Penelope isn't gonna wanna share us. However, what soon became true is that Penelope does not like to share Juniper. Penelope is definitely a troublemaker. I don't know that Juniper is as mischievous, but with Penelope as her leader, she definitely follows in making all sorts of mischief. We have to keep Juniper out of certain parts of the house. Penelope. She would try to teach Juniper how to get through the bars of the gate. And they would be like communicating from one side of the gate to the other. Juniper has become very cat-like. She learns it through I had this dream that they would become best friends, but I didn't know how to make that a reality. I certainly grew up hearing dogs and cats don't get along. And a lot of people actually just assumed it would be bad. Their bond is very sisterly. It blossomed and have this like really beautiful friendship between a dog and a cat.
So sweet.
That's cute. Mike Max, will link. Oh, this is a cat escaping. Yeah, that's a bad containment for a kitten. A puppy, sure. Kitten, no. Oh, I think I've seen this. I think it crawls into the other one. Yeah. Rageology says, sorry if you already answered this question, but did you get that chat milestone you were trying for? Let me look. I didn't check after the stream was over. Yep, I did get that achievement. So now the rest are just hours. Basically, I just have to keep streaming and I'll get them. Thank you, everyone, for helping me get that achievement. That was bothering me so much. Let's take a look at that guy who thought 9/11 was a good thing because it mostly killed people who aren't vegan.
What?
You watched that yesterday? We were watching The Vegan Teacher and she just ripped off this guy's video.
Oh, I was not paying attention at
all.
all.
This guy's like, why should I care about 9/11? Everyone who died eats meat. Yeah, it was bad.
Ew. Why are vegans like that? I say that as a vegan.
Oh my god. Hold on. I might have to log in to watch him. Oh, duh. Email. Maybe I don't have an Instagram account. No, I must, but I don't know.
I mean, you might log in with Facebook normally.
No, because that Facebook is not something I touch because it has my old name.
I'm not saying you touch it. I'm saying you might use it to log in with.
I probably used to have it on my old thing. Hold on. Let me sign up for Instagram real quick.
Your username is taken.
Have I seen this huge load of shit? Let me see. National Fraternal Order of Police. This child was lost during the violent riots in Philadelphia, wandering around barefoot in an area that was experiencing complete lawlessness. The only thing this Philadelphia police officer cared about in that moment was protecting the child. We're not your enemy. We are the thin blue line. We are the only thing standing between order and chaos. The city of Philadelphia will pay $2 million to a black woman who was pulled from a car, beaten by officers, and had her toddler used for social media fodder by police union. What?
I figured it was staged, but I didn't figure they stole the child.
Holy fucking shit.
Oh my god, police are trash. Holy shit.
Wowzers. I hate the world that we live in. It's a fucking nightmare.
Oh my god.
Just gotta put in this confirmation code. Sergeant Reckless Zero, thanks for 5 months, says it's my subiversary party time, baby.
Lou is being so cute.
What?
Try requesting a new code. You might have taken too long to enter it.
Is Instagram just being fucky? What's going on? Well, maybe we can't watch that guy's shit today.
Does he not have a YouTube?
He does, but he almost never posts on it. Yeah, it's not even letting me create an account. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Alright, none of that guy, I guess. Altered Rin says, this Friday is 2 months on HRT for me. My titties are so sore and growing. Soon I can become the leftist titty streamer. All the chuds fear will take over Twitch from the cishet men. Congratulations. How's the Space Jam review coming? It's great. It's been done for years. It's in the vault. It's too good. If I ever release it to the public, it'll spell the end of civilization. Tumok Von Raven with 100 bits, thank you. Lily Lovestuff says, I mean, that's only the second worst thing I can think of the Philadelphia police have done to black children. The worst being the move bombing and then using those remains as teaching materials at a college. Fucking hell. Tumok Von Raven with 100 bits, thank you.
I just want everything to stop.
Let's take a look at Herman Cain Award and see the recent winners. For those who don't know what the Herman Cain Award is, it's an award given to people who die of COVID after denying COVID or rejecting the vaccine for stupid reasons. So let's take a look. Oh, there's a link to a Doctor Who status. The Missing Adventure Galaxy 4 will be animated with all 4 episodes in color and high definition. Oh, cool. Oh, their animation has gotten better. Like, it's still not good, but, like, the early animated episodes of Doctor Who look really bad. Sweet. Anyway.
I'm gonna go downstairs.
Okay. If you want to use the TV, I logged in on all the media apps and stuff, so. And the speaker should be working now. I figured it out. Anyway, this guy says, I'm a proud conservative, constitutional Trump supporter. That's kind of a oxymoron. I don't care if you've had your vaccine. DeSantis 2024, Make America Florida. Fun fact, if you have a cute puppy or kitten in your profile picture, we are more likely to accept your friend request. Also fun fact, unless you are wearing a mask and have a stay-at-home save lives frame. Oompa loompa dippity doo, I've got another lesson for you. Oompa doompa, oompa loompa dippity dee, if you are wise, you'll listen to me. What do you get when you drop to your knees in a desperate attempt to pander and please? Oh, this is all off. The terrorists walk all over poor you. Terror is what the terrorists do. Yeah, this doesn't match the cadence of the Willy Wonka songs. Never. No, you get it. You get it. When you go into a business in Oregon and they ask you for your name and address for contact tracing, tell them, I'm blank, my address is something. If they ask for your ID, just scream, that's racist, and if they tell you to leave, be sure to cough on them first. A photo of sheep wearing masks. Praying for David, he's been in the hospital for a month and his lovely wife is trying her best to be strong. And this is a GoFundMe for $5,000 for his medical expenses. They've raised almost half. Rest in peace, my dear old friend David. I'm gonna miss you so much. Speedy Yoshi says, what do you get when you drop to your knees? Oh, hopefully I get Daddy Sume. Oh, God. Bonk. So this guy's dead. And he didn't have to be. That's his own fault. I'm not happy about it. I don't celebrate people's deaths. But here we are. It's maddening watching people kill themselves every day over this shit. Let's look at some more. This is Mike. Hi, Mike. I want the truth. Facebook keeps banning the truth. COVID, control, oppress, victimize, isolate, divide. No masks, no lockdowns. Honk if you're done with the bullshit. It's a picture of Obama and his family at his birthday, I think. Stand with us, resist masks and capacity restrictions. I would imagine they were vaccinated at the time, though I still don't think they should have had a party and stuff. Nick says, Sic Semper COVIDiots, especially if they say to cough on people. 23 stab wounds, a rattlesnake bite, 6 bullet holes, and half his torso missing. What do you think, Ducky? It's clearly no COVID-19, Jethro. I don't watch the show this is based on. You get it. It's more and more. Let's get to the part that, you know. To all my friends out there, Mike is in blank, Florida. Mike is in ICU, COVID, and on a ventilator. Please pray. My good friend Mike has passed away with COVID-19 at 1:42 a.m. His daughter-in-law texted me the news. Mike has always had your 6. A good man gone too soon. It's always hilarious to me that every single post on these, when you see the family's always like, they were such a great person. They were so nice. And it's like, no, they weren't. He may have been nice to you. Clearly he was nice to you if you feel that way. But he was a piece of human fucking shit and he just got flushed. Yeah, that was a bit much. Nick says, like, I'm sad when these people get brainwashed into killing themselves with this shit, but if you're going to actively make the pandemic worse, then it goes from apathy to antipathy for me. Yeah. This is Jim. Heads up, kids. Here's more proof you're the older-timey version of the N-word. Muslim is a fraud. Again, he's being racist against Obama and claiming he's a Muslim. Jim says, bravo, Democrats, bravo. You stupid Fs just lost the 2020 election tonight. This was in February of 2020. You just got your asses handed to you, your balls cut off, and your head decapitated. Blah, ha, 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 ha. You deserve every bit of it. Start the wake for the mourning of the death of the Democratic Party, the tears, the gnashing of teeth, and the bleeding of hearts. You are finished, officially, DOA. Blah, ha, 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 ha. He goes on, you get it. Here we go. Jim, longtime friend, Rogers expert and pre-CBS collector, don't even know what that means, lost his battle with COVID tonight. Rip Jim. Jim meticulously machined Rogers' reproduction parts, taught him to appreciate and love 60s Roger drums. I will miss him. I won't. He's a racist. Let's do like one more. Brandy is a mom of school-age kid. She's also a self-described mean person who says, quote, you can choke if you find her strong opinions indigestible. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Joe. Hunter can show you how it's done. And the meme says, I don't need to justify my refusal. You need to prove your right to force me. God bless Texas. If you're coerced or scared, then you stay home. You order everything and you have it delivered. You change your life and stay quarantined. The rest of us will go on about their business. She posted a Tucker Carlson thing. It's easy to blame it on someone else. Just ask Trump. Jesus Christ. These sickos are the ones to monitor life's little beach trips before school starts. So there she is at a beach. I'm probably the most friendliest, unfriendly person ever. Like, I'm likable, I know how to interact with people, we gonna have a good time, but I don't really like people, and I'm kinda mean. It sounds crazy, but if you really know me, you know exactly what I'm saying. God bless Florida, in response to DeSantis. Accusing Joe Biden of making pandemic worse by not securing the country's southern border. Brandy says, don't like me? Have a seat with the rest of the bitches waiting for me to give a fuck. If you cared about your family, you'd get the shot. If you cared about your next breath, you'd get out of my face talking about that dang experimental shot. Hashtag don't come for me unless I send for you. Hashtag you do you. Brandy says, I've been warned. Shocked it took them this long. Guess what, Facebook? It wasn't a mistake. And it was for a post she said. Where she said, haha, Joe and the hoe. Thanks for running country into the ground. Worst president and vice president ever. I will not water myself down to make me more digestible for you. You can choke. Friday night football in Texas. This is my energy about COVID. I don't catch it. If I don't catch it, he covered me. If I do catch it, he gonna keep me. If I die from it, I'm with him. Oh, well, I'm glad she feels that way. Felt that way. Speedy Yoshi says, did you hear about California results? Gavin Newsom is staying. Yeah. Republicans wasted $300 million on this shit. The party of fiscal responsibility strikes again. Sky Comet Fallen says she looks like a mosaic of all the girls who bullied me in high school. Brandy says, please pray for me and send all good vibes. I've been admitted to the ICU with COVID. Wait a minute, Brandy, you just said if you don't catch it, he covered you. If you do catch it, he gonna keep me. So why do you want people to pray for you? You said he gonna keep you. What? It's easier to update here. I'm too weak to answer calls. Wrong version of 2. Even after all the texts, please understand I'm very grateful. She put grateful as 2 words. Wow. For the prayers and concerns, it means the world. No real change. Still struggling to breathe. I'll be pumped with as much oxygen as humanly possible. Just continue to please pray. I can use them. I'm struggling. I'm scared. I'm alone. And I'm in so much pain. And then finally, Let's see. Oh, is it only 20? Maybe she didn't actually die yet. Maybe that's, I'm not sure. I guess she didn't die yet, but she is on the ventilator. Let's see if the comments have an update. Oh, this is only from 18 hours ago, so this is still ongoing. So I guess we'll find out in the future. I'll let you guys know if we get an update sometime in the next week. I think once you get put on a ventilator, there's like an 80% fatality rate, so. For what it's worth, I do hope she gets better. I don't want anyone to die. Even if they're pieces of shit. Anyway, that's Herman Cain Award. I'm not going to spend the rest of the stream looking at that shit, because it's depressing. What else we got? What's Peter up to?
September 18th in D.C., the rally is a trap. They're trying to...
Yeah, there's a rally in D.C. on the 18th to try and protest the treatment of the January 6th rioters who've been, arrested and are in jail awaiting trials and stuff. Yeah, it's probably going to be bad, or almost no one's going to show up. I don't know. I've been on the Q forums less just because it's stressing me out. So I don't know what the general consensus is, but Peter at least is claiming that it's a trap.
Distract what's coming. Their Democrats have set up this rally so that...
Democrats didn't set up the rally, Peter. Republicans did, specifically Trump supporters.
They can put a whole bunch of fake Trump supporters who will commit a bunch of crimes, and they'll be able to label us.
This is the most frustrating thing to me. It's one thing for, Trump supporters to commit crimes and to do, acts of terrorism, which is happening and is going to continue happening for quite a while. It really sucks. But then the fact that every single one of them who didn't directly do it will be like, that wasn't a real Trump supporter. It's the most fucking frustrating thing. Nick says, more like thirst trap. Skycount Fallen says, call them terrorists, not rioters, because even George Bush agrees they're terrorists. Sure, terrorists.
Us as terrorists, right before this big thing drops, and then they can discredit the whole movement and be like, nothing the Republicans say is true because they're domestic terrorists. So if you're thinking of going to this rally, stay away from it. I would even stay away from D.C. unless you want the same thing to happen to you as what happened in January 6th, where a bunch of innocent protesters...
Peter, I watched it live. I saw them beating the shit out of the police and breaking into the Capitol building. I saw them do it with my eyes.
Got the legal book thrown at them.
They are barely getting charged with anything. It's ridiculous.
Is believed to be worse.
I think the biggest one I've seen so far is the QAnon shaman guy who pled guilty and he got 5 years. That's fucking nothing for what these people were doing. Nick says, speaking of terrorists, Telltale did a video on some idiot named Steve Lynch from Pennsylvania who's threatening to bring 20 men to physically remove school board members he disagrees with. Fitting last name.
This is what Ron Watkins is warning people about. I believe the same. It's a weird coincidence that this rally is happening.
I guess I'm not surprised I guess I'm not surprised that Peter has that flag, but it is a little funny. That's pretty on the nose.
At the exact same time that something big is going to drop, and it's clearly going to distract from what's about to drop. And so this is very bad for the movement. Don't support this rally. Tell everyone to stay away from September 18th. I saw one person in the comment section said they're going to this rally. Please don't. I'm warning you now. They're going to label us as terrorists if you go there.
If you do the terrorism, yeah. Kirthan says yoink, becomes a stream boss.
You could get in deep trouble. You could be labeled as terrorists. You get the legal book thrown at you. And you're also supporting the Democrats' plan. This is not a Republican rally. This is a Democrat rally.
No, it's not. It's being put on by Trump supporters. It's interesting, too, because the fact that Peter feels the need to cut this off at the pass and before the event even happens already start claiming that if anything happens it's Democrats' fault means on some level, whether consciously or unconsciously, he knows that groups of like Trump supporters and people like this are prone to violence, as we saw on January 6th. So he feels the need to preemptively try and deflect. So on some level, he knows he's on a side of absolute insane people, but he's like, nah, we're still the good guys. Jamie Lynn says, my 2 favorite streams of yours was the one where you got mad at Peter and the immortal reborn Nazi who likes watching step porn. Great. Glad you like them.
Designed to distract from what's about to drop, designed to paint us as horrible people. Please stay away from it. Also, the live stream was a lot of fun last night, but I had some audio problems, so I'm working on fixing that.
I was in the stream last night, I was in the chat, and he was talking at me, and we were talking a little bit. Peter blames me for the fact that he said on camera the things that he said, and he was like, Hannah, you're supposed to be my friend, why didn't you defend me? Even though we were doing like an interview/debate thing, and it's not my job to correct things that he says or defend him. It's pretty funny.
Maybe in a week, maybe in like 8 days, I think September 23rd, I'm going to go back to live streaming a few days. And then, but all the live streams I had planned for today and tomorrow are canceled, basically. That's what I'm saying. I'll have, my next live stream will be September 23rd. Hopefully I can have you guys there. Just letting you know about the live stream, letting you know something's about to drop that's big, that's good for us. It's Christmas very soon. But they're trying to distract with this rally, this January 6th. It's supposedly a rally to protest how horrible, you know, people on January 6th, the protesters were treated legally. But then they're going to use that. Things are going to get rough and violent, and they're going to be like, oh, it was the Republicans. See, they're domestic terrorists. They're white supremacists. And they're just going to paint
January 6th already demonstrated that plenty of Trump supporters are completely fine being domestic terrorists. We know that. Another one recently went up in front of, I think it was the Library of Congress, and was like, I have explosives in my car. I don't remember if he actually ended up having them. But, like, he was trying to do a whole thing. He threw a bunch of money out of his truck. It was very strange. Right-wing domestic terrorism is on the rise. We know this, Peter. These are not false flags. You're just on a side of crazy people.
Just as bad people. So the least people go, the better. You don't want to go to this rally. Please stay away from it. I'm warning you. It's just a bad idea. You don't want to support this rally. This is not Trump-based. This is not Republican-based. This is not patriotic. This is a trap. 99% sure this is a trap. Ron Watkins has been saying it. I agree. Stay away. Thank you. God bless you. God bless America.
I really hope nothing happens. But if there is anything that happens, I'll cover it. I'm really glad that the recall election failed. That's a non sequitur, by the way. I just wanted to point that out. Because, and it's so funny too, because Elder, I think he was like the primary Republican that was running against. I mean, there were a lot of people on the ballot for the recall thing. Because basically in California, the way it works is you vote yes or no on whether or not you want the current governor recalled, and then if you vote yes, then you vote for your candidate below. And it's a whole bunch of different candidates. But I believe Larry Elder was the leading Republican who was most likely to win if the recall had gone through. It didn't. Like, days prior to the election, he was already like, I'm detecting fraud. He's doing the whole Trump thing. Get ready for every election for the rest of our lives, or at least for the next decade, to involve Republicans calling fraud on every election they lose.
Very nice.
It's very cool, Bateman, but that's nothing. What do you think? Nice. But wait.
Did I see the Trump rally near Jake's house? Oh God, what?
For the best hot dog you ever had. Welcome to the Trump rally for the best hot dog you ever had. Welcome to Michigan, the Trump rally. We got tens of people here at the Trump rally for the Making America Great Again. Oh, I'm so mad at the blacks. At Trump.
I'm glad Jake's my friend. Where was I? What was I about to watch? Oh, we were watching this.
You ain't seen nothing yet. White.
Impressive. Very nice. Let's see Paul Allen's. Look at that coloring. The tasteful thickness of it. Oh my God.
It's a good edit. The tasteful thickness of it. Too good. Too good. How about some cringe? What? Demi Lovato hosts show to prove why aliens haven't visited us yet? Oh, God.
I had this crazy experience that happened to me in Joshua Tree. It was this bright light. It kind of moved in like these weird ways that a plane wouldn't move. My goal is to find out what really happened. I'm Demi Lovato, singer, activist, and UFO experiencer. I'm hitting the road with my best friend Matthew and my sister Dallas.
Say hi to Night Vision.
Hi, Night Vision. To investigate the unexplained and the unidentified.
Let's do a Skywatch. What is a Skywatch? Look up. That's a Skywatch. Okay.
Oh, cool. I'm excited. Do you feel like you're going to be able to do this? I don't know.
Every year, famous influencers look more and more to me like the people who lived in the Capitol in the Hunger Games. You know what I mean? Am I making sense? Hold on. Like, the people in the Capitol wore really crazy, ostentatious, like, outfits that don't really make sense. I don't know. I feel like influencers and rich people look more and more like that to me. Firemancer says, well, Peter can claim to share something in common with Demi Lovato. True.
What is that? Oh my goodness.
Wait, this is so crazy.
That's actually, the UFO she saw was the same exact one that probed Peter. He was on the spaceship being probed when she saw that.
Wow, wow. What if extraterrestrials aren't traveling light years to visit us? What if they're already here waiting for us to reach out?
Can you at least say hello to Demi?
Jesus. Did you guys see the Hawkeye trailer? I don't want to talk about Jeremy Renner as a person, okay? We're divorcing ourselves from Jeremy Renner as a person right now, and we're talking about the fictional character of Hawkeye because the show looks good. Okay? Did I say she instead of them or they? I really apologize. I wasn't thinking about it. I'm sorry. Anyway, Hawkeye. It looks good. Let's take a look. And then I have a spoiler that I might share. Big Sweet Demon says, did his app not work and now he has to act regularly again? I don't know what you're talking about.
This is the first Christmas we've had together.
You're disappointed Hawkeye's not deaf? I mean, they could try and retcon that and just say he's really good at reading lips and has been doing so all along, but I think there are scenes in Age of Ultron where he's using an earpiece. Or they could make him not, like, I don't know. I know in the really famous comic run, which I actually recently, I think today I was going through the Marvel app, and I saved that series in my list to read before this series comes out. He used an earpiece in Thor. Yeah, see, that's what I'm... Just make him lose his hearing? I think that the idea is that it's kind of part of his character, though, is that it's part of the reason he kind of became really good at shooting and, like, wanted to do other stuff. I don't know. I'll have to read the comic. The Jeremy Renner app was an application that was basically Instagram, but you could only follow Jeremy Renner and give him money via what were essentially bits. That's a good idea. I'll start an app where it's just so you can give me money.
Years. I love you guys.
Rogers the Musical is the funniest gag a Marvel movie has ever done. Can I point that out? That's funny. That's good world building. That makes me laugh. And frankly, it looks like later in this trailer that we're going to see at least one song or something from Rogers the Musical. He does have hearing aids in the series. Okay, well, if he's wearing hearing aids, he could probably use, like, an earpiece with those. So yeah, they can just retcon and say he's been deaf this whole time, or hard of hearing, and we just didn't know about it. That's fine. Anyway, so we're gonna see at least one musical number, or a bit of a musical number from Rogers the Musical, and all I'm saying is Disney has a very close relationship with Lin-Manuel Miranda, and if for this one musical number in this show they wanted Lin-Manuel Miranda to write a Captain America musical number for a fictional Captain America musical, I wouldn't be mad.
I'm making up for some lost time.
Can you imagine knowing someone and then having a Broadway musical be written about them? Because Hawkeye was friends with Steve. Wouldn't that be weird to go to a musical and then it's like your friend Steve is the main character?
Authorities are wondering if the masked vigilante who terrorized the city's underworld is back.
The past is
It's a good way to get more into the Ronin stuff, because obviously Avengers Endgame just glossed over it. It's a good way to integrate that.
caught up with me.
Should we be worried?
No, it's nothing. I'll be home for Christmas. I promise.
Yeah, he does have a hearing aid in here, you're right. You find the Ronin stuff to be hilarious? It's definitely sillier in live action than it comes across in the comics. So I get what you're saying. Two-Man says, I wish I cared more about the spy side of Marvel, but I just want to see more of the weird space shit. I want to see Beta Ray Bill. They'll probably do that.
When I wore this suit, I made a whole lot of enemies.
You're a Hawkeye.
Who the hell are you?
Some people have actually called me the world's greatest archer.
Are you one of those people?
It's the most wonderful.
Hey, babe, I should be back in a day.
This looks like it's maybe the farmhouse from Age of Ultron. Maybe he's going back there for some reason.
Or two.
Safe house.
Hang on a second. Things have gotten more complicated.
Yeah, see? This looks like the Rogers musical thing. We have Steve. We have the Hulk. Is that supposed to be Loki? There's Thor. I don't know who... I assume the Avengers are in it. It looks like Hawkeye, the guy who's playing Hawkeye, is on the top here, kind of in the middle left. I'm wondering if a gag in the musical will be that Hawkeye is useless, and Jeremy isn't happy about that, or rather, Clint. Rageology says, cynical I know, but at least it saves us from listening to them having to justify not hiring a deaf actor for the part. They're even more allergic to hiring disabled actors as gay ones for gay characters. True. Lily Lovestuff says, is this directed by the same guy who directed Iron Man 3, since that man only does movies that take place around Christmas? No, it's not. I know who you're talking about, though. He did Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Some other stuff.
It's the most wonderful time. Yes, the
This is too dangerous. Definitely not this one.
You don't have to say definitely like that. Holy shit!
Your lethal weapon,
more dangerous than that one?
It's just some Christmas.
I think that looks cute. Okay, so it's time for the rumor. You want to hear the rumor? If you don't want to hear the rumor, mute the stream for about 10 seconds and no one actually repeat what I'm about to say in chat so people don't have to read it. Mike Max says basically Die Hard for kids. Alright, here's the rumor. Okay, is this a Doomcock rumor? No, it's more substantiated than a Doomcock rumor, but it's still a rumor. The rumor is that, oh god, what's his name? Vincent D'Onofrio as the Kingpin from Daredevil will be reprising his role in some episodes of Hawkeye as a crime boss that he has crossed in the past sometime during the blip. So, hopefully that's the case. I really like Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin. He does a great job. I don't know how that's going to work in PG-13 Marvel, because, like, the Daredevil Kingpin is a violent sociopath who literally crushed a man's head in a car door. But, like, you know, I'm sure they'll do something with it. Also, that's a really good villain for Hawkeye, if I'm being honest. Kingpin, that's around his level. He can take out a crime syndicate. Alright, what other cringe stuff do we have?
I got this spray paint that washes off.
Yeah, I heard the fat suit thing too. If they do, that's fine.
So I decided to prank strangers by spray painting their cars and getting their reactions. Part 2. A few minutes.
That's not a prank. I hope this is staged, because that's not a prank. That's vandalism. That's vandalizing very expensive cars. But I'm gonna assume this is fake.
Later, they left the store, and you guys won't believe what happened next, so here's their reaction.
Watch out. Dude, we're filming. It's just a prank.
Oh yeah, that's fake.
I think he's wrong, bro. It's a prank.
He just turned on the car and he's driving away. What are you doing?
And the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Great clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from above.
Ew. Oh, this shit's so funny. Bro, why?
Bro, why?
I'm getting second-hand embarrassment. Sonogo no Kashimasu. Is Japanese a hard language? Soki
Was that a guy? Yeah.
Tandakidu.
And hey, I have no problem with, like, obviously, I have no problem with, like, cross-dressing or people doing drag or whatever. I don't care. I don't care if it's a guy or a girl doing that. It's just a little weird doing that TikTok thing in class for a presentation.
しかし、あんたが練習すれば、あなた良きになります。You speaks Japanese. Me follows. Oh,
Predator catcher gets arrested during his own sting. I'm surprised this doesn't happen more, honestly.
They might be here for us. Well, at this point, I might have to report this to the police. I know. I don't need
That's fantastic.
So be very careful with how, you know, the kind
I'm
of
gonna spend 20 minutes watching this guy get arrested, though. Ew, guy chants English only USA at kindergarten concert? My god. Who... What a...
Buenas noches y bienvenidos.
The Predator films are free on Amazon if you want to watch them. Thank you. I own them, but thank you. Hydrate. Okay.
Concierto de kinder.
English only, USA. English only, USA. English only, USA. English only, English only, USA. English only, USA.
America.
You can go sit down.
What a loser.
Bienvenidos al concierto que estamos preparando hoy para ustedes.
Jesus Christ, what is wrong with people? I don't know if that guy knows this, but America actually doesn't have a national language. Just because the majority of people speak English doesn't mean everyone does. It's fine. Holy hell. At least most of the audience was like, fuck that guy. That's good. New Zealand politician wears a KKK costume to, quote, make a point. Yeah, that's not a good call.
Day, as we've been saying, it is National Hoodie Day, and it seems for every supporter of the day, there is a detractor. One couple...
Dude Spanking Dude says some asshole stuff I used to watch.
The politician went to the extreme, donning a Ku Klux Klan costume at a council meeting. Dale Evans wore a white outfit with a sign around his neck mimicking the slogan used in the current National Hoodie campaign.
What? Okay, can someone who's Australian explain... Or no, New Zealand, I'm sorry. Is it New Zealand? It's New Zealand, I apologize. Is anyone here from New Zealand? Can you explain the Hoodie Day? What the fuck is that? Why? What is it for? The context I know isn't going to make the KKK thing better, but I'm curious, what is he against about Hoodie Day? Felix Night Owl says, do you think they will work reprisal of The Punisher or Blade into the MCU? They're already doing Blade with a new actor, and John Bernthal, I wouldn't be surprised if he came back as Punisher. I think he should come back in Armor Wars and get the Punisher Iron Man armor that he gets in the comics at one point. Thrash Mio with a link.
Готов? Давай.
Okay, I'll look at that in a little bit. Morok says, every time someone says, it's America, speak English, I want to say, it's America, speak Dakota. Okay, so Hoodie Day is a way of saying, hang on, get to know young people before you form opinions about them. Hoodie Day and Youth Week are run by New Zealand's, oh gosh, I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher this. Aotearoa Adolescent Health and Development. Gotcha. Some of the Commonwealth countries find hoodies sketchy. Oh, so it's literally just like, hey, look, anyone can wear a hoodie. Don't judge people based on what they're wearing. Sure. So someone decided to try and say that's not true by wearing a KKK hood? Oh. That's one of the dumber things I've ever heard. Raycheology says, there are so many multilingual countries, and the only time there's a problem is when one group decides, Eamtine, I assume that's supposed to be everyone should speak their language. Yeah, it's stupid.
He's outraged the deputy mayor, perhaps not surprisingly, who said it was appalling to use a serious episode of racism in American history as an analogy to the Hoodie campaign. She declined to appear on the programme, but it hasn't been hard to find others somewhat offended by Evans' actions. Canterbury American Studies lecturer Dr. Vernon Andrews has called Evans' statement...
Oh my God!
Dr. Andrews joined me now. Good evening to you both.
Is this a case of someone from New Zealand not understanding the severity? And I understand that I understand. You know what? No. Really? Does he not understand the severity of what he is doing? Like, is he just that dumb that he's like, this isn't that big of a deal, right? I can wear a KKK hoodie as a statement. Does he not understand? Or did they not? I guess I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. Felix Night Owl says, what makes you, what, so you think about Daredevil and Elektra coming to the MCU? What do I think about it? Oh, the rumor is that Matt Murdock is going to be in the next Spider-Man movie with Charlie Cox, so. Lily Love Stuff says, make the Punisher only kill cops so all those shitty cops with Punisher patches get upset.
Good evening, Paul. Dale, what were you thinking when you put that outfit on and went into the council meeting?
Political satire to get the message across regarding bore water issues and nothing else. It was not meant on any racial issues, and it's to highlight the importance of certain things that need to be addressed.
How can you imagine that it wouldn't highlight racial issues?
Well, basically, that is an issue which I think sometimes you have to do some extreme things to get them out in the open, and it was...
His sign says it's what's under the hood that counts. Tea with Goblin says, we had something similar happen here. Pauline Hanson, the Australian version of Marjorie Taylor Greene, wore a burqa in Parliament because Muslims bad? Question mark. Oh, God. Why are they like this? Why are they all like this? Hydrate.
Being offensive to anybody. I don't have any racial prejudice about anybody. A lot of my friends are coloured, and, you know, basically it was just to get the issue out there.
Is that acceptable nomenclature in New Zealand? Okay, everyone's saying, okay, I just want to, okay.
I can see Vernon
and
smiling.
Also to have a laugh.
I can see Vernon smiling, especially when you say a lot of my friends are coloured. I say to you, Dale, do you regret what you've done? But given the costume that you're wearing on nationwide television tonight, I guess the answer is no, you don't.
No, I don't, because basically when you look at all the issues with regard...
This feels like satire. This feels like a sketch comedy show of like, we're gonna make fun of politicians doing dumb shit and being unapologetic about it. This feels like a fucking, like, sketch. What the fuck? This is some SNL level stuff. No, this is funnier than anything SNL's ever done.
Wearing a hoodie. And
like, this is so fucked.
With regards to being banned in malls, the police and surveillance cameras, they can't see who is under the hoodie, and in banks and all this issue. Now, you know, I think there'd be a better way of promoting Hoodie Day, or possibly in another way, or in other issues, with getting the message across.
Dale, can we see under your hood? Can you lift your hood now?
If you wouldn't mind. Oh yeah, of course I am. I've got no worry. Thanks.
How can this not be satire? That's like the perfect comedy beat to end your sketch on, that it's even worse. That it gets even worse. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh God. Bloodwine Tabletop RPG says apparently teachers doing super racist nonsense is commonplace. Principal loses post and fallout of Black Lives Matter wig wearing allegations. Oh no. Is there? I don't even want to read it. This is so fucking bad.
Thank you.
Well, I'm sure people are a bit surprised by what they now see. You seem to have blacked your face.
Well, that is, I have no racial discrimination about anybody. Everybody.
Procagam says, "Nani the fuck?"
Is equal in this world.
Why would you have done that? Why have you done that?
Well, political satire to get the issue across.
Okay, I'm gonna Google him. We're gonna find this out. This is a real person. This happened. The New Zealand Herald. Counselor stuns board with Ku Klux Klan outfit, right? Unless the sketch is making fun of that. Which would also be like, that'd be funny, but like, It's gotta be a sketch making fun of him, right? Henry interviews politician Dale Evans in KKK costume. I don't even know at this point. What the fucking fuck? Someone from New Zealand tell me. Seriously. Can I post the link? Sure.
Because that's, you know, sometimes you have to do extremes things to get things.
And this is.
I think it might be real. What the fucking fuck?
There's no way it's real.
It's from 2010? That doesn't make it bad. Someone from New Zealand, let me know. Because at this point, I have no idea if the simulation is broken down or what. Thrash Mio says it's like the Matrushka of racism. I bet if you washed the blackface off, you'd have a swastika tattoo.
You know, usually when you're talking about the world of inflation,
This one's always good. This is a classic.
Guys, you probably notice, is that a good thing or not a good thing? Inflation.
I'm sorry, the question again, Dave?
Is inflation in our world a good thing?
He's trying to make a joke. Inflation, like in the economic sense, versus this thing, which is inflatables.
Or not a good thing?
It depends upon what the topic is. What are we talking about? Generally, inflation? If you have an inflatable boat, that's a good
if you
thing.
heard the word, right? But generally, when you hear the word inflation,
not economically.
Something good come to mind?
For me, yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you that you're right about, if you say good, you're right, because this is the world of inflatables. Give yourselves a nice round of applause, everybody. These are just the volunteers coming out here today.
Sonic
Addie,
comes to mind.
What kind of
This is
fun
a
do you
Rule
think you're going to have
34
today?
Lots of fun.
Lots of fun. That's a good kind. Helping everybody. Celine, what do you think?
I didn't hear the question. I'm sorry.
What kind of fun do you think you can find here today? All kinds? Bouncing fun? Yeah, I think so, because this is a place where kids and families can come and kind of bounce around, but you need something, and I'm going to have everyone do it like a magic chant. All right, you guys ready? Because when we're talking inflatables, you need something that's been inflated. Are you guys ready? Yeah. All right, here we go. Repeat after me. Abracadabra, 1, 2, 3.
Abracadabra, 1, 2, 3.
Now it's time to see what we see.
Now it's time to see what we see.
Oh my goodness.
How's everybody doing? My name is Mr. Wacky. Welcome to the Inflatable Run.
Give Mr. Wacky a nice round of applause, everybody. Mr. Wacky, this is an honor, first of all.
Well, thank you. We are local San Diegans, so we're proud to be here, everybody, on this.
Jesus Christ. Rachology says, Hannah, one of the ways it works outside the U.S. is that people look at the outlandish and extravagant shit that happens where you are and go, stupid backwards Yanks. We have problems, but we're not that bad. Then proceed to be our also awful, but our own version that think is more justifiable. Had a family friend talk about how awful Trump was, whilst was a Confederate flag fridge magnet on her fridge because it was cool Americana. She later voted for Brexit. Shocking. Roland7 says, stuff like this is proof of how fake reality TV is. Simple Cat Girl says, Hannah, I was playing on my Switch. I wasn't prepared for blackface and whatever this was the fuck about. Jesus Christ. Thrash Mio says, Sonic fan fiction and inflation. I don't want to click that link.
This wonderful, beautiful Saturday morning. Welcome, San Diego!
Yeah, good morning, you guys. This is so much fun here. First of all, it's like a 5K, but not really. It's longer than a 5K, right?
Well, yes. Each participant has the option to do a 1 mile lap as many times as they want. We're out here trying to get families off the couch. We're a family-owned business throwing events for families in San Diego. So we're really excited to be here. We have all kinds of attractions behind us and a course that families can run as many times as they want with inflatables on them.
Yeah, this is great, you guys. Now, does that mean that everybody here becomes an inflatable today?
Do they want to be inflatables today?
Do you guys want to be inflatable? Yeah, absolutely.
Mr. Wacky? Let me see everybody do their Mr. Wacky then.
All right. Even the big Levesque is doing the Mr. Wacky right now. Yeah. You guys.
Everything is terrible.
What I was about to say is, the main reason, just to reiterate, the main reason I'm here is not because I have any particular interest in what goes on in a small liberal arts college in Connecticut that I've never been to. It's because I've gotten so many, dozens of messages, phone calls, texts from people. who have strong criticisms.
Why? As a journalist?
Because they cannot speak on their own behalf.
But that's not your job as a journalist.
I think hold on. I think, hold on. No.
He's the Lorax.
I'll define for myself, thank you. I have not.
He wants a piece on the New York Post.
He's
not
going
to get it.
I go on. I was on a left-wing podcast.
How do you feel about Joe's statement on this matter?
Whose statement?
Joe.
Who's Joe?
Tracy, he came to the campus and he walked through the bridge from the athletic center because they shut down the campus because, they didn't want him to come. But he found his way and...
but they're not having people from the outside come in because there's so many COVID infections on the campus. Is that it?
That's correct. And would you
that
like
seems
to
like
know
a horribly irresponsible thing to do. Wouldn't you want to invite everybody from New London in to give them COVID?
So Sam, I have COVID right now.
Oh.
I had skipped the tingle phase and went straight to the drool phase. Think, you motherfucker, think. Yes! I got it. I can roll. I can roll!
Bless you.
The father and trainer of Robert the Ghost Guerrero, that is Ruben Guerrero. Ruben.
What was the last part from? Wolf of Wall Street. It's very good. I'd recommend it. Simple Cat Girl says, reactionaries, stop going to college challenges. College students aren't fucking around with America's shit economy to be playing. Yeah.
I'm ready, baby. I'm ready for anybody. My gun's ready. And May 4th, baby, you guys gonna find out. Everything we do, my son's blessed. I'm blessed. No matter what I am what I am. And I'm the real deal. And I don't talk shit, man. I back it up. I back it up, baby. Anytime, anywhere, like I said. And we're gonna beat up that woman beater. The one that beat up his wife, man. His wife in front of his kids. You guys like that shit? Like this guy, woman beater? He must have learned that from his dad. Woman beater, baby. We're gonna beat that woman beater. See how you're gonna like it? You're gonna get it from a real man. Damn woman beaters. We're gonna beat that woman beater down. You guys hear me? What I said, baby. Woman
All right, it's
beater.
okay. It's okay.
Beat up his wife
All right.
in front of his kids. Nah, that's bullshit, baby.
Let me.
You talking about my son? He's a hypocrite. How about him? Woman beater. He beats up women and goes to jail. He's
Hold on.
beat up like a chicken.
All right. All right.
Like I said, anytime, I'm ready.
Thank you very much. At this moment, too.
Why do people drive on parkways and park on driveways? What is daylight savings time? And if we're saving so much of it, who's got it all? How do you know when yogurt's gone bad?
These are the oldest.
How do you get
jokes.
Teflon to stick to a skillet when nothing sticks to Teflon? How hard would it be to nail Jell-O to a wall? Inquiring minds want to know, you know? It's like flying, for example. People think that's a normal thing to do. Go out to the airport and go out to the airport. Go out to the airport. Go out to the airport, get on an airplane, and go somewhere. Do you realize what you're doing? You're getting in a hollow metal tube with wings on it, under the command of a complete stranger. You're letting this guy take you to 35,000 feet and travel in excess of 400 miles an hour.
And then the clip goes off on him being like, I really hope no one ever hijacks one of these planes and flies it into the Twin Towers. That'd be the only way I would think this comedy bit actually, like, went anywhere. Like, what the fuck is happening? Why is he just telling jokes that everyone has heard before? I feel like even when he was telling these jokes in the late 80s, early 90s, people had been hearing these jokes for 60 years. Nick says, everyone in this clip is old enough for ultra porn. I got that reference.
That's like saying, strap me to this bullet and send me home.
Have I seen the Jehovah's Witness get anal over tight pants? No, that's pretty funny though. MH Darkbeast says Power Rangers is now more inclusive than Disney, and it was signed off on by Nickelodeon and Hasbro. Oh yeah, there's a gay Power Ranger now or something?
J'étais persuadé qu'elle avait des sentiments pour quelqu'un. Tu t'étais peut-être pas trompé.
On va au resto japonais. C'est mon préféré.
I'm aware that the actor for Billy Cranston, I'm aware. I meant in canon in the show.
Salut.
Salut.
Regarde.
Is this not Power Rangers? What show is this? Because it's not in English. And it doesn't look like Super Sentai. It is Power Rangers? I'm unfamiliar. Let me see what it says. In an episode of Power Rangers Dino Fury, which is airing new episodes in France, it was just dubbed or something. Okay. That's cool. Wasn't movie Trini gay? Yeah, but I don't... That's its own thing. It's kind of like how the Star Trek movies from 2009 are kind of their own thing in their own universe. Like, right now, there's a main continuity of Power Rangers. Power Rangers also has a multiverse, kind of similar to Marvel or DC. And the 2000, whenever it came out movie is in its own universe. And then the main Power Rangers universe has most of the shows in it. Not all of them. Some of them take place in alternate universes, like RPM. But most of them take place. Boom Comics, yeah.
Now, I have to mention this, something I've observed. I see it in the airports, but whirly women, okay, this is what they do. And it's all deteriorating, but sometimes even some of our sisters now, and I suppose, and they're probably really lovers of God and such, but you're not thinking of this verse. And what it is this Spanx, this skin-tight stuff they wear. Now, are any sisters wearing it in the ministry? No. I can't say I've ever seen that. But when they exercise, they leave their home and they're jogging in this stuff. Look.
You know, I believe it was Jesus who said any man who looks upon a woman with lust in his heart should pluck out his own eyes. It's not on her. If you can't stop yourself from ogling women because of what they happen to be wearing, then literally Jesus told you to fucking stab your eyes out of your head. So that's on you.
Look at the verse. Is that appropriate? To wear skin-tight Spanx or whatever they call it, that's not modest, and it's certainly not sound of mind. It's really not appropriate. There's nothing else to say about it. Now, you want to be in your home or your room and wear that stuff, that's your business. But don't go out in public like that and say you worship.
It's her business regardless. Fuck it. Dudes, start wearing leggings. They're super comfy.
The true God.
Kirthan says, yes, crazy minister, I do wear skin-tight leggings outside my house. They help me manage my POTS and hypermobility issues, dick. And my ass, which you can kiss, looks great.
I'm just trying to stay in shape.
What a fucking weirdo. That comedy clip you showed was from Christian comedy Mike Warnke, who claimed to be a former satanic high priest. Skip to 139 of that clip. It gets weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome...
Now,
I think Illuminati might have covered him at some point.
That's like saying, strap me to this bullet and send me home. It's a dangerous and weird thing to do. I had a sex change operation 3 years ago, and I got saved last night. I want you to tell me what to do with the rest of my life. You better have some Jesus on tap then.
What? Noetic Fox says, by the way, this guy and his entire faith are obsessed with tight pants. He thinks it makes people gay. Put on tight pants just to piss them off. It works.
I'm talking about a little girl who was murdered last year, 1987. And
this is at the height of satanic panic. Well, the 80s satanic panic. We're kind of in the middle of another one with conspiracy theorists and QAnon people.
State of Louisiana, by having her sexual organs cut out while she was still alive.
This is a comedy show.
A lot of you think that when a Satanist kills, they do so because they want to spill blood. You've seen enough late-night movies to think that.
Rachology says, yep, it's like all these guys talking about how awful abortion is and how women need to not have sex. And like, if you're so worried about abortion, let's get cis men to bank their sperm and then get snipped. Simple Cat Girl says, what do we got for public domain? Yeah, I did say public domain comics, so we got to do that soon.
Or any other kind of occultist kills an animal or a human sacrifice, it's not to spill blood, it's to release the life force. Because when the life force is released and you've done the right incantations and rituals, you can absorb that force, they say, and it may...
Okay, I'm done with him. Jesus. Where's the Condor thing we were watching? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Alright, I wanted to read a public domain comic or something, so let's see what we can find, shall we? I know this website had some, I looked at it earlier. Digital Comics Museum. 5 greatest public domain superheroes and the 5 worst. Let's find one of the worst. Does anyone know of any specifically? Otherwise, I'm going to go pretty random on this. But I'm going to try and find a superhero comic. Boy comics. All-American boy heroes. Captain Battle. Let's look at Captain Battle. When was this? 1941? This is probably a ripoff of Captain America or one of the other various patriotic heroes that were big at the time. Why won't it let me read it? Earlier it let me read the other ones. Okay, I'm gonna download it real quick and then we'll give it a read. When did the Satanic Panic bullshit start back up? I thought we were just got a couple of show reboots, not a culture reset. Probably in 2017 or so. Freddy Yeti, thanks for rating. Go check out Freddy Yeti here on Twitch. I don't even recognize that comic type. I gotta find one that'll just let me read it on the site. Some of the other ones let me earlier, so. Category. Superhero. The Avenger. Banner Comics. There we go. Let's go with this. This is available online. Okay. So like I said, during World War II, there are a rash of patriotic heroes. Captain America is the only one we really remember today, mostly because he was brought back in the 60s and 70s by Marvel Comics as a very different character than the one that existed in the 40s and 50s. The original version of Captain America was very actually jingoistic and very much a propaganda character. When he was brought back later to join the Avengers, however, he was the Captain America we would recognize today, more or less, from, like, the Avengers films or whatever. You know, the Steve Rogers that is human, the Steve Rogers that is flawed, the Steve Rogers that recognizes the flaws of his government. But, back in the day, there were many heroes who were basically just Captain America again. And again, Captain America was not the first, by the way. I believe the Shield existed before Captain America. Let me see. Like, here's Super Patriot. This guy is still in Captain America canon. I forget his name. Where's the Shield? The Shield. The Shield. Superhero. So the Shield is pretty clearly what Captain America was ripped off of. The Shield was in Pep Comics here. If I can open this up in a bigger tab. But he didn't carry a shield with him like Captain America. His costume was literally a shield. Not a good look. Raycheology says, I know it's someone else's stream, but did you ever catch Mix Vivian Wolf's fantastic dramatic reading of the comic a conspiracy guy wrote whilst in prison for trying to prove child sacrifices to the rich? No. I'll have to look at that later, thank you. But, you know, there were a lot of patriotic superheroes, that's all I'm trying to say. It's an interesting subgenre in and of itself if you're ever interested to look into it. The Shield got a better design later on. I think they actually have rebooted the Shield in more modern times. I've never read them, so I can't tell you if they're good or not, but whatever. So this is Banner Comics, introducing Captain Courageous, fearless champion of America. And much like the first issue of Captain America, I assume most of you have seen this at some point or another, but in the first issue of Captain America, and many times to follow, Captain America punches Hitler on the cover of Captain America #1. He punched Hitler multiple times on different covers, but that's the famous one. So this guy is punching Hitler. Ad. Captain Courageous! It appears he can fly. Mighty warrior, master of the miraculous defender of liberty, who has enlisted his giant strength and courage in defense of his country, the United States of America. So he's flying by some World War II planes and a battleship that is apparently right outside of New York, because we can also see the Statue of Liberty. Let me see if I can zoom this in a little more. Ooh, they didn't color the irises or anything on the eyes. They're just flesh-toned. I don't like that. Why is it like this? I hope those American kids know how well off they are. Hey, what's going on down there? Your father's a traitor. Your father's a spy. They ought to hang him. See? Your father's a spy. The paper says so. He is not. My father's a good American. You wait and see. My father will prove his innocence. This'll fix her. Yeah, soccer. She's a spy's daughter. Why are you kids tormenting this little girl? Because her father's a spy. He's a jailbird. Children, you should never be cruel to people in trouble. You should be kind. Now go to school. There now, just tell old Captain Courageous what it's all— oh, he doesn't have a secret identity. Everyone just knows this guy is a superhero? Oh. Okay. Old Captain— tell Captain Courageous what it's all about. My name is Joan Emery, and they put my daddy in jail, and Mummy says he's innocent. Look. Ugh. What's that movie where the kids get like white eyes and they have like psychic powers? It looked like she's about to do that. John Emery convicted of sabotage aimed to blow up U.S. mystery bomber. Witnesses. Here's a present, and I want you to be a brave little girl. Where do you live? Thanks, governor. What are the accents in this? I'm so confused. Oh, is she supposed to be blind? Okay, I didn't get that. I live at 240 Sunset Street with Mummy, and we're awful lonesome without Daddy. You tell Mummy to expect a visitor tonight. At midnight. That's foreboding. Morok says, I know this one, Village of the Damned. If he doesn't have a secret identity... Oh, maybe he does have a secret identity, but she's blind? So he's fine with telling her who he is because she can't see him? Is that what's happening here? Oh, no. Why is he going at midnight? Anyway, it's midnight now. Someone's tapping on my window. Who are you? Don't be frightened, Miss Emery. I've come to help you. Your little daughter told me of your trouble. Oh, yes, Joan told me about you. You must be a good man. I'll tell you everything. You know, all those good men who, at midnight, sneak up to your window and knock on the door. And he knows her husband's away. He's in prison for being a traitor, so... We all get lonely. I know my husband's innocent, but he won't talk. He's afraid of something. I believe you, Miss Emery, and I'm going to prove John Emery's innocence. To Danatera Jail! Psst. Who's there? Excuse me for breaking into you this way. Oh, breaking in on you this way. I've come to help you. John Emery tells his story. There was a red-headed spy at the factory who tried to bribe me, and then I wouldn't listen. They framed me to get rid of me. Why didn't you tell the police? Because they threatened to kill my wife and little girl if I did. If they framed you, then they're up to something big, and I'll find out what. Sunrise. Something tells me this is going to be a busy day. First, I'll look over the U.S. mystery bomber plant. I hate how in old comics, and I understand why this was a thing, because they had to letter by hand. It always throws me off in old comics when they have to finish words on the next line because they didn't space it out in their head correctly. That never happens now. Or almost never, because now the lettering all gets done in the computer, and you can edit it on the fly very easily. Nick says, ACAB, ACAB, ACAB. The mystery bomber is ready for mass production. So that's the 600-mile-per-hour mystery plane. What a weapon of defense for America. Oh no! There's the red-headed man John spoke about. Sinister redhead face. Captain Courageous sees the red-headed man hide vital plans under his wig. So that's the game. To get out of the plant with the plans and the excitement. Well, Red, I'll wait outside for you. But the spy, seeing Captain Courageous fly away, has a better plan. Hey, look! That acrobat! Saw him steal the plans! Get him! Now, Mr. Redhead, I'll follow you to your headquarters. I feel like there's like a whole page missing between those two panels. Economic storytelling. That's what I'll call it. But the word has gone out to pick up Captain Courageous. Oh, see, now we're getting... Okay. He was following the car. He's on the car, but the cops are following him because they think he has the plans. The cops are following him, but the guy isn't pulling over. I am, but he won't be hit. Listen, cops. Quit annoying me. I'm on your side. That's him. Plug him. I'm sorry, boys, but I have to do this. Lifts up the thing. Skyscraper chicken farm. It's always, the paneling is always weird in old comics, too. They don't quite know how to signal what you should read first, but I'm guessing this over here. Hey, you can't do this to us, we're cops. Sorry, boys, but I've got to follow Redhead's car alone. A chicken farm? Hey, looks fishy to me. I'll have a look inside. We'll all be a Nazi skyscraper army. That old trope. Haha, they blamed the theft on some fellow who looks like an acrobat. Lucky for you, you did not fail. Oh, wait, he's probably German, right? Lucky for you, you did not fail. Take a plane and get these plans to headquarters. So I'm an acrobat, hey? Phew, they have a company on every floor. Prepare for a takeoff. A catapult plane and a false wall. A spy, finish him. Captain Courageous picks up a plane, wheel, blocks, and spears the bayonets. Okay, so he throws things on their bayonets. Ugh, he's ruining the army. How many people have I lost? Just curious. Oh, not as many as I would have thought. I can't believe you're sticking around for this shit. I'll give him enough X2 gas to kill an elephant. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, that was the German. I'll give him enough X2 gas to kill an elephant. So they're gassing him? That aged badly? The fool is dead. Throw him in the plane. I'll drop him in the ocean. Your next stop, my friend, is Davy Jones' locker. I made it funny. The plane is catapulted out of the skyscraper. But the cold air prevents Captain Courageous. Oh, revives. Sorry. Where am I? Oh, I see. He dumped me out of a plane. I'll follow him. Big Sweet Demon says 100% here for the voices, so don't stop. The plane lands at a, quote, sanitarium. The United States is ready to start mass production on the mystery bomber. It is a wonder ship, verified speed of 600 miles per hour. I have here the vital plans. Good. We will bomb the plant and make the mystery bomb air for ourselves. It's interesting that they're speaking in English to each other. Those patients don't look so sick to me. I'll have a look inside. Hail Hinkler! Who's Hinkler? Under the sanitarium, he finds... So that's it. It's a blind for a secret Nazi squadron disguised as United States planes. Oh, I read these in completely the wrong order. We will blow the mystery bomber plant off of the map. At the same time, the hidden regiment in the skyscraper will seize 2 government armories and use them as bases of attack on New York. Our hour has come. Your hour has come, all right, but not what you think. I've got to arouse the air fleet alarm. Well, look who's down below. Just the boys I need. Here he is again. Get him. I'm on my way to destroy the U.S. airport. Goodbye, boys. Look, the bullets bounce off. They couldn't use Hitler because it was trademarked. Hinkler was the Hitler character from the Charlie Chaplin film, The Great Dictator. Hitler was on the cover of the book, though. That's weird. You know, the U.S. airport, yeah. I hope those cops phone the U.S. airport what I said. Yeah, he says he's gonna destroy you. Are you crazy? There's no such person. What the? And he smashes into a window and kidnaps a guy. Call the guards! Get out the planes. Follow him. I hate to do this, Commander, but I have to have U.S. planes chasing me. He has to kidnap someone for this. Oh my god. I'll have you court. I'll have you court? I'll have you court. Oh, like, is it supposed to be court-martialed? But he... Wait, what? I'll have you court... Hey, what planes are those coming towards us? They are Nazi planes out to get us. We've got to mark them so our men will know whom to attack. Am I seeing things? Was ist Dana Blitzen? He's ruining the attack! Captain Courageous returns to the U.S. squadron. Is he just opening the cockpit of the plane while they're up in the air? You're gonna knock them out! They're not gonna be able to breathe. What are you doing? Now, Commander, clean them up. I don't know, sir. I don't know who you are, sir, but you'll get some sort of medal for this. The order is attack. Now that they're identified, the Nazi squadron tries to flee, but... Oh, no you don't, Heinies. Captain Courageous turns the Nazi back to face the U.S. squadron. You've got to stand and fight Uncle Sam's boys. Well, you could just destroy them. If you can grab the plane, you can break it. And then badly plotted action, shooting the planes down. Looks as if Uncle Sam's birdmen are doing all right for themselves. Now I'll get John Emery and clean up that Nazi army. Come on, John. I'm going to give you a chance to show your loyalty. Couldn't you just present evidence to the court and be like, hey, that guy, it was Nazis. It was secret Nazis. First, I'll take you to your wife and child. Be brave. If all goes well, I'll be with you soon. Daddy! Oh, John, darling. You stand here and bop them with this American baseball bat as they come out. It has to be an American baseball bat. Otherwise, it doesn't count. He'd still be a traitor if he hit him with, like, a Canadian baseball bat. Fire, quick! All oot, quick! Asch, dun lieber, usch, mein Nudel! Good work, John. Das ist der Spy, get him! And he smashes their skulls together, and he kicks them. An all-American drop quick kick to the chin. Logard says, Captain Courageous was later found guilty at military tribunal of several counts of treason, kidnapping, intimidation, destruction of government property, jailbreaking, and reckless endangerment. Look, there's that guy in tights again, and he's fighting Nazis. We'll help him. Sure, I don't know who you are, but them tights on, but puff puff. Oh, he's supposed to be like Irish, like he's like an Irish cop. I'm that glad you're on our I can't do an Irish accent. This skyscraper is thick with Nazis. I'm going to tear it down. I don't like the term thick with Nazis. Nick says, he's in tights, triggering the pastor from earlier. Dr. Gamble says, grabs bat, taking the Steve Harrington approach. I like it. I'll start from the top and work down. The best way to kill rats is to destroy their nest. I'll throw it in, so the huts and river, so as not to hurt anyone below. Must be careful not to hit that Lady of Liberty in the harbor. The section of the wall in the skyscraper opens up and a plane shoots out. Not so fast, chum. I have business with you. Well, if it isn't my old friend, Redhead, up to some more tricks. You're going to confess it was you who framed John Emery. Never! I confess nothing! Captain Courageous turns the plane around so it faces the skyscraper. Okay then, I'll use your plane as a... Oh, I thought it said Batarang for a second. I'm like, that's not even a thing yet, is it? No, it would have been a thing. But they don't own the rights to that. I'll use your plane as a battering ram until you do. Stop! Stop! I confess, let me down! Now you're talking. And just in time. He was gonna throw that plane into the building. Oh shit, I actually skipped to the last page. Balls. I don't remember what page I was on. There we go. Wait, why did it skip to the end again? Did I hit the thing again? Jesus. Sorry. The buttons are in the opposite configuration you would expect them to be. There we go. Captain Courageous lands the plane gently before what's left of the skyscraper. I'm sorry, Emery, but you've got to go back to jail. Wait, officer. Redhead here has something to say. That's confusing to the officer because doesn't have red hair. That doesn't make sense to anyone but you. Yeah, this man is innocent. I frame him to get out of the way. The next morning, John Emery's little Joan goes off to school again. But what a chance. We're sorry for what we called your father. He's a hero. And I'm sorry I threw that tomato. Can I carry your books? Oh, sure, Johnny. I'm so happy. Well, that's two good deeds in one day. Teaching kids to be kind to each other and clearing out a nest of rats for the USA. I do appreciate the absolute disdain for Nazis present in World War II comics. And that's the end of the story. It goes on for other superheroes. Another patriotic superhero, the lone... It says the lone warrior, but he clearly has a kid sidekick. So that's a misnomer. Is that a Nazi werewolf? I'm just going to skim through this one. I'm not going to do an actual, like, reading, because I'm sure that annoys some people. Okay, they get in their ambiguously gay duo outfits. That's a reference, kids, for those who are Zoomers. More planes. They do a thing. Where's the werewolf? It looked like there was like a Nazi werewolf. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Then I think it's just... Did she punch an alligator in the face? No, she's just holding his mouth. No, she's sticking a stick in there. Okay, the art was confusing. Sorry. Paul Revere Jr.? I'll give old comics this. They kind of did anything, you know? They did whatever they wanted. Batmania. When do the first Batman comics go into the public domain? Because I do want to read those on stream when they do. I think that'd be fun. And Superman, I guess. Bullet Man. He just has a bullet head. Wait, why is he Bullet Man? It's an ad for... After finding out that frail Jim Barr is in reality Mighty Bullet Man, Susan Kent also dons a gravity helmet and becomes his smashing fighting partner, Bullet Girl. Together they are on the trail of the Black Spider. This is issue number 1, guys. This is all you need back in the day. He's Bullet Man. He has a gravity helmet, and this is Bullet Girl, and they're after Black Spider. That's all you need to know about the characters. In fairness, he may have appeared in previous anthologies, and the comics did that a lot back in the day. They'd introduce characters in anthology books, and then if they were popular, they'd get their own book. Or at least their own title book. I think Black Spider needs a better costume. That's pretty weak. What's Bullet Man's powers? Is he just, like, strong? Because he uses, like, gravity helmet? I don't know. Brain Boy. Oh, are some of the Captain Marvel comics in the public domain now? Neat stuff. That's enough comic shit, though. I know that's a pretty niche thing that not everyone's into, and I already lost some viewers.
Oh, what on earth?
Yeah, she wore like a burqa for a thing.
And Australians have lost their lives. Terrorism is a true threat to our country.
Jesus Christ. That's not a prank, that's assault. I'll do comics again in the future. Maybe we'll do a specific stream someday that's just a public domainia that's all comics, and I'll pick out some good ones prior to the stream. But I don't want to sit here and search through them. Mike Mack says, this is the heroes Trump needed but didn't get. It doesn't. Oh, he's a wall. Is that just like Brick Wall Man?
It's shut down.
Like, these aren't pranks. This is just being an asshole. Have we done a response to Styx's video on me yet? No, I haven't done a Chud Watch in a while, and last time I did, I didn't feel like dealing with Styx's bullshit. I know I still have to.
To ensure you have good times on board, please listen up to the following safety message from Condor Ferries.
Oh no. Morok says, back when I was a kid we had a lot of The Phantom anthologies and Tintin omnibuses on our Sunday paper published the Phantom strip every week. I loved it, though I don't remember much. I only know The Phantom because of the movie that came out in the 90s.
I'm the CAPT to the AIN, and I'm here to let you know that once you've heard that whistle go, my instructions will follow. You see, the safety rules are in effect, and everything's in hand. Just do as I say with no delay, and stick close to the plan.
Life jackets! Life jackets!
They're right beneath your seat. They're bold and bright with a whistling light and look so very neat. So put it on right over your head. It's easy and that's a fact. Grab the strap that's behind your back and wrap it around like that.
It clips together so easily, just listen for the click. That means you've done it properly and you look so very hip. Children's jackets are given out when needed by the crew. So sit yourself down in a comfy seat and don't move till we tell you to.
Emergency exits are on main deck. You'll be taken there by our team. But to find out more, take time to explore our onboard magazine.
Now, ladies, hey ladies, you have to realize sharp objects can't go on our slides, so leave those heels behind.
And when it comes to sliding down, it's as simple as it could be.
Just sit in a sitting position and slide right down like me. Just throw your limbs out to the side to help control your speed.
And keep that baggage on the boat. Yourself is all you need.
But please don't push me or be pushy. There's no need to act a fool. Just go when we say, with no delay. And that's the only rule.
Now some of you need some extra help, so we'll quickly come around. We're highly trained in what we do to keep you safe and sound.
To keep you well, we keep us safe with lots of medical kit. From resuscitators to defibrillators, you name it, we have it.
So who would have thought that the Condor crew could bust out such good rhymes?
We thank you all for listening. We're all about good times.
British YouTuber falls in love on first date.
Puppies. Okay, first of all, this is the mummy. Hello, Callie. Hiya. How's it going, gorgeous? This is the mummy. Let's go see your puppies. Hello, you. This is one of the brothers. He's like a year old. He was the last litter from last year. You know what I mean? I just like everything about her. Are you even listening to me? You know, I'm bipolar as fuck. I just go with the vibe, and right now I'm so upset that she's gone. She wants to meet again soon, but... Oh! Alright, let's go see the puppies. Alright, are you ready to see?
I don't necessarily find that cringe. He just had a good first date. I don't know what the rest is like, but I don't really feel like watching it. Mike Mack says bad ads.
How many times has this happened to you? Before you go to sleep, you lay your electronics in the moat surrounding your bed because you just don't have enough space on your nightstand. In the morning, your early rising girlfriend comes to kiss you goodbye and accidentally steps on one or both of your beloved electronic devices, damaging them beyond repair. This, of course, leads to a huge fight. Or worse.
No! They went to a real graveyard to film this. Just want to point that out. This is clearly a real cemetery that they used for whatever terrible Indiegogo campaign this is.
Now, this all-too-familiar situation will be a thing of the past. With the Tech Tuck, you can store your electronic goodies safely off the floor and away from clumsy.
He literally has room on the shelf and in the drawer, probably, that is on the thing you're using to illustrate this.
Feet. Your moat will go.
He could put there are books on the dresser, on the end table, that he could be putting down with the other books and set the stuff there.
Go from looking like this hellhole to this, with everything neatly and safely stored and
DMCA from Tim and Eric incoming. By the way, if you're trying to watch the last Patreon-only live show, it got removed by YouTube for, quote, endangering children. I don't know how my patron live stream endangered children, but they seem to think it did, so that's fun.
Charging in the Tech Tuck.
Hello, my name's Kevin Jennings. I'm the CEO of Twisted Logic Inc., and we're excited to bring you the Tech Tuck.
I didn't get a strike or anything, they just removed it.
We've been working on the design of the Tech
So if you're a patron and you missed it, I'm sorry, but it's gone. I can't do anything about it.
Tuck for the last 10 months. From building prototypes out of paper and cardboard to the current finished product with black leather and red stitching. The Tech Tuck's sturdy construction features pockets that are large enough to store most tablets and cell phones on the market in the biggest protective cases. Ample storage is also provided by the zippered accessory pocket. Elastic cord management loops are provided for convenient and quick charging and syncing. During transportation, documents and magazines can be stored in the provided elastic pocket. Your electronics will be safe at night from now on, at home or on the road, no matter where your bed is located. We're in the final stages of bringing the Tech Tuck to market, and we need your help in raising the funds for mass production, shipping and handling, and the website. So please check out the many investment tiers located to the right and make a pledge today. I've been using a prototype for the last 3 months and I can't live.
Oh, the 9/11. I've seen this.
With the Twin Tower sale. Right now you can get any size mattress for a twin price. Full mattress? Twin price. Queen mattress? Twin price. King mattress? Twin price. Store-wide sale all day long. Whoa! Oh my god! We'll never forget.
Good lord. Don't do that. Yeah, I've seen the Flat Earth Conference video. It's pretty good, but we've watched it on stream before, thank you. Nathan Thompson shows up in it. Oh look, it's the Femboy 9/11 video. Do we need to watch the Femboy 9/11 video again?
Those words could be a work of art. I mean, I'm not
A work of art taking on those big questions.
because I agree with you about the title. That
Okay.
title, I'm going to think about it all day. I mean, that's what.
Cassie has come to tell you to never watch the Femboy 9/11 video ever again.
Well, Cassie, you don't understand.
She says she does.
Mm-mm. She's a cat. She doesn't understand what femboys or 9/11 is. Jamie Lynn says yes, femboy.
Vote for Trump! Vote for Donald John Trump! Give the man your vote! Vote for Trump, brother!
Big Sweet Demon says, I actually lasted my bits for please no femboy 9/11 ever again. No, I don't actually plan on playing. Maybe next year on 9/11. Probably not on 9/11. Maybe
Cassie
around
just
9/11.
ran up to Lou, sniffed her face.
Yeah.
It was very cute. Yeah, you're very cute.
I've seen Kitchen Gun.
Trump, yes! Surely you guys know what's best for America. You're gonna give your vote to Donald John Trump, right? Is that what you're gonna do? Whatever you say, ma'am. It certainly won't be you I'll be sticking it in. I promise you that, lady. Libtards! Hello, you fucking filthy lib! Take it home, lib! Fuck off! What do we got here? Any Trump voters over here? You for Trump? Oh, another pedo supporter! He supports Pedo Joe! Wow!
What the fuck?
Do you like the puppet, Cass? Do you like the puppet?
Woo! How about you, man? Come on. Trump.
I hate him.
Bro, pull your head out, man. Stop watching mainstream media. Get your news from your own sources. Watch live streamers. Watch the looters. Watch the rioters. Don't go for the corporate media scum! Yes! Any more Trump supporters here? What about you two fine gentlemen? You gonna give your vote to Trump? Nope, look at that. Just two mindless drones. Couple of libtards. Oh, and sir, make sure to follow Governor Newscom's decrees and put on your mask between each bite of your food, yes?
Nick says, I think I know this guy's name. Who was he? It's on the tip of my tongue, but I saw him mentioned in an article somewhere. I honestly don't know. Does he have is this his YouTube channel? Savage Audits. Oh my goodness.
That's a yikes from me, dog.
Is he not doing videos with him in them anymore? That's probably a good choice on his part.
Vote for Trump!
Never mind, you're thinking of Baked Alaska? That makes sense.
You're the one.
What?
Oh, this one? Have you not seen this?
No.
Oh, here it is.
Oh my god.
Oh.
There's no way.
It smells like there's crap all over the floor.
Probably because there's crap on the floor. Probably. Could be.
What does that mean, could be?
My first shift here, you were in the bathroom, and I think you had an accident on the floor, on the mat.
What?
Oh my God.
I mean, yeah.
There have been times when I have had diarrhea, but it doesn't happen very often. No, I didn't realize that there was that problem.
Fucking hell. All day, both of you have been in denial. Not one of you told me about the problems. Not one of you have taken any form of responsibility. You were happy to serve that food to me lunchtime.
I think that's it. She pooed on the floor. This one's fun.
Next to the stage in the middleweight division, Dricus du Plessis against Marcus Perez.
Oh, don't get that close to each other's faces. Ew. Oh, he's doing the lip thing, like the Joker from the movie, too. No. No. Pretending to be the Joker has never worked in any context outside of being an actor in a movie playing the Joker, and even then, Jared Leto has shown that it's not always worth it.
That wasn't entertaining to me at all.
I have a horrible question for you.
Okay.
It's in the future. You and Kate have had a son. He's 5 years old. Terrorists kidnap you. Question. I'm the terrorist. You have a choice. I give you a gun. We're gonna go away. You kill your son. We'll come back and kill you. Or
Okay, based on, I thought this was gonna be like a question because Stephen Baldwin is like the really religious one. So I thought he was going to be like, oh, you know the story of Abraham and his son and God told him to kill his son? Do you believe in God enough that you would kill your son? This is just, what the fuck is this? What are you doing, Stephen? Did Biodome break you this badly? Was being in the presence of Pauly Shore bad enough that it destroyed your mind?
you stay here.
And Mori Muiku says, question, I'm the terrorist?
Here. Let us take your son. We'll kill him. Then we'll come back and kill you. Which do you choose?
What the fuck?
No way out.
No way out.
I never give up.
Two choices.
I'd kill my son. If there was no.
Stop.
If he was in a burning building.
What did you just say?
I'd kill my son.
What did God do?
Oh, he is. Okay, he's comparing. Okay.
God killed his own son in a way that would be an example to everyone of
that doesn't. I hate that. I hate that. It doesn't make any sense. God, by definition, in Christianity, based on what modern Christians think about the deity of Yahweh, is all-powerful. So there is no no-win scenario for God. He can literally change the rules at any point. He sets the rules. There's no reason for God to set the parameters of salvation to have to be killing Jesus.
His love. Why?
Religious.
Like
this shit is fucking nutso.
In the killing of his son, in the spiritual realm, there's now a way for you to be free from sin. You follow me? This faith allows you to be.
This might be a clip from, I think Steven was on the Surreal World, which is a reality show. Might be a clip from that. Summary.
Like, it looks like he's causing this dude actual distress.
Empty the Tank says, but Jesus was crucified, so actually it's more like the second choice. Yeah.
Be free from Satan.
Just ended on a shot of that guy's mental anguish.
I want to see the stand-up comic bomb.
Gets caught stealing jokes, bombs when he has to do his own material, and Australia's Got Talent. It's a different scenario. It's not even fucking close. And by the way, when you do cover songs, you generally have to pay to do that. I don't know if you know that. If you're covering... There's actually a thing in the music industry, I think, where you can, like... I forget the specifics, but, like, if you're gonna sell a cover song, you do have to buy the rights from the person who owns the rights to that song. Alright, here's your friend.
Are you world-stopping talent?
Yes.
Let's see it.
Mum and Dad and Denny saw the passing out parade at Puckapunyal. It was a long march from cadets. Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird. The bird is the word. Oh, the bird, the bird is the word. Oh, the bird, the bird is the word. The bird. Don't you?
I'm glad your friend is doing better now.
No, the bird. Everybody's talking about the bird.
San Francisco in 1952 was a good place for children everywhere. I hope you all visit it sometime. Thank you.
John?
Yes.
Does it get a bit hectic being you?
Total failure. Oh well.
Morak says, so Hannah, I hate doing stuff like this, but I'm $600 in the hole due to getting fucked over by an ex. I got paid about $700 a week. Rent is $900 a month, so basically I'm fucked. I've been working on getting donations from other places, but I'm getting desperate. Can I post my GoFundMe here? And is there a place I can post it in you or Jake's Discord if that's okay? Yeah, you can post your link here. Not sure about the Discord. If you can find a place, go for it. I don't think I've ever used the Discord, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, you can post it.
Cass. Come here. Come here. Cassie. My floof.
Check out the GoFundMe. Like Max says, I mean, this was the thing.
I'm being creative. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have some work to do.
Daddy, sausages!
Sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages? Daddy, would you like some sausage? Sausages! Sausages!
What the fuck was that?
It's from the movie Freddy Got Fingered. Lee Love Stuff says, a person in a fandom I absolutely hate was being a racist sack of garbage on Twitter again. And so people were replying with her bad audition for a singing contest over and over again until she locked her account. It was amazing.
Meow. 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 Meow.
Hey guys, this is day one of my incel vlog. I'm trying to get jacked so I can get some pussy. I just want to get some pussy! Last time I was at the gym, I shit my pants all over the place. It was running down my leg, it was all over the floor. Just want to get some pussy!
I assume this is a character this guy is doing, but it's not funny. It just hurts me.
Just want to get jacked so I can get pussy, man.
What's wrong with you, man?
Is that illegal?
No.
I just want to get
tone
some
it down.
pussy, man.
Well, you got your camera on
Is
your
it
head?
illegal to get pussy, man?
You stop talking like that in here?
I just want to
leave?
get some
You wanna leave?
slit. I'm just trying to get jacked, man.
You want to leave?
No, we can't have that.
Yo, enough.
Let's go.
Let's go. Out.
Let's
Get
go.
out of here, man.
Let's go.
You want to call the police?
All right.
I'm just trying to get some pussy, man. What's your problem?
You're out. You're out.
I just want to get some pussy.
Gotten up on the desk.
Yep.
So what? I just want to get some pussy, man.
Oh. Fuck that guy.
Come on, Lou. Come on. Up, up. Come on.
Guys, let me ask you this. Do you sometimes wish that April was a turtle?
Whoa, definitely.
Conceptually, that works for me.
You know, I've been
This is that time Oprah had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on her show.
Oh, that time, as if I knew that existed at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where you go?
This was for the Turtles coming out of their shells tour when they did a concert. They did concerts. Nick says that's the good kind of pussy on screen. It's a bit loud. Sorry.
Oprah.
Man, I cracked myself up.
Oprah, I've been trying to talk her into an interspecies relationships for months now.
Chill, man. And she won't do it. She can't hold her breath. No, she can't do it. The biggest problem is she can't hold her breath long enough, you know? Well, okay, coming up.
Yes, these children have the appropriate looks on their face for what is happening.
The Turtles are gonna
They just want to come and see the Ninja Turtles.
perform their hit. Did you want to say something?
I just wanted to say that
10
the
seconds,
one
please.
thing, the one thing about the Turtles, being a reporter, it's hard for me not to analyze. And the good thing about these guys.
Oh no! Oh no!
Or apes or whatever, right? Our Neanderthal cousins were probably just raping like crazy. So there's definitely something like in us to like conquer. Men want to like conquer.
Right.
So it's, you know, women are in a nature setting like to be conquered.
Ethan, no, 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 Ethan, no.
Cassie. Did you miss your mommy? Do you want her to come downstairs and play?
What we got? What's the damage? I hate all this shit.
Let me have a look.
Fuck. Fuck, those Jaeger bombs were
The turtle's
expensive.
penis is half the size of its
140?
body. I don't need to know that.
Oh, but it's a service charge. Take the service charge out.
Oh, no, we'll pay the service charge.
A turtle.
That is actually what
turtles to
girls
April
school me
will show you the
about a bit.
secrets of the
Like, I don't care about paying tips.
Gotta give a tip.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 was called Teenage
No,
Mutant
I'm
Ninja...
talking about this. I am not listening to you at all.
It's something which you can save some
Yeah,
money
I
on.
stopped listening to me a long time ago, too. It's for the best.
Yeah.
Just let it happen and just think about other things while I'm talking.
I think that's a natural instinct to make to save as much money as you humanly can. That's a natural instinct. Shall I go splits?
You'll pay for the
I'll pay for the
Jaeger
egg
bombs
bombs. Shall I go 80? You go 60?
Life work, thanks for following.
Let me just. Alright.
What's up?
I was going to calculate it and work out the bill. You had more than brownie. 1, 3. I'm gonna take this as like a souvenir.
Okay.
It's my souvenir. 140 quid on a fucking meal. I went to Pizza Hut the other day, it cost me 20.
Like, either agree to split it, or just pay for your own shit. Who cares?
Hey.
You can have
Ew.
the most amazing beard in the world, but if you don't
Well, is it a country where tips are a thing?
I mean, she clearly wanted
Okay,
to
that's
give a
fair.
tip.
That's fair.
personality or manners, it's not gonna work out, is it really?
This is the Cringe subreddit.
Hello.
Hey. You're right.
I'm okay.
You have glitter on you.
I've got glitter everywhere. Cheers. Thanks for
I'm
that
so
one.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Everyone has.
Everyone? What have you been doing? It's my
phone. All That is mine.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
It was nice, but you, yeah, you need to know that
charging. You have to spend for
a lot of things you did weren't
it's not actually
first date appropriate.
Apologies.
You're quite close-minded.
I'm okay with that.
It's quite a turn off.
Sorry, if I shitted on your day.
Don't shit on my day.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Good luck with life, friend.
Mate. This is fun.
Well, I'm
this
glad
is
you were
great.
able to
I'm
catch me
having a
live,
great
Life Work.
time.
Well, all right, Mr. Sarcastic.
Sorry.
Well done, me.
I thought you were older.
To catch a predator, but the decoy is creepier than the predator.
Oh, God.
Come in for a sec. It's a little cold out. How you doing?
Good.
Oh, chilly out.
I know. Huh?
How you doing today? My house is your house. Wanna come in? Come in.
Myself.
So where'd you wanna go? Want a water or something?
No. This is the first time I met somebody.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's kind of nervous.
Nervous? I know, I am too. You want a water? Anything?
Yeah, please. Where are your parents at?
They went away.
What's it?
Sorry?
Wow, they got a really bad person to play the decoy. Why are they talking for so long?
Older than the dude that's...
Yeah. Also, usually when they do the predator, like to catch a predator thing, they get them in the house and then the decoy immediately fucks off. Why are they having a conversation?
They went away.
Tea with Goblin says, sorry to bombard you with so many clips. Am very sleep deprived and overexcited, but we're on the subject of awkward TV moments. This is Agro, a beloved children's TV host.
Do you love me?
Does Kay Cuddy masturbate?
Oh yeah, I've seen this. The bloopers from this, yeah.
It always happens to me. Back to Agro's Cartoon Connection now.
Oof, is there a version of this without the annoying music?
Talk about picking up horns.
You have Bob's same ambition. We'll be back in a minute. Stop. Why don't you have Bob's same ambition? I'll give you another chance. Double your money. Okay.
We'll throw them on the barbie.
Right. Right. Yeah. I've taken the pack away. Yep. I'm still willing to.
There's this guy, he's got real basic problems.
You can't.
Yeah. Here you go. How old are you? 13.
Don't show this if you can't. I don't know
That's
what it is.
they all say, you know? That's what they all say. So, where are we going?
I don't know, wherever you want to go.
It'd probably be fine, but I'm not risking it.
It's up to you.
You hungry?
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
Well, he's
Doesn't matter to me.
almost 40.
I'm not really hungry, I just ate.
No.
In fairness, this is
You
when
wanna stay
Hansen
here?
left, whatever, Dateline or whatever, and he was trying to do this on his own, so he probably had fewer resources.
I'm gonna go back downstairs.
Alright, I'll be done in a minute.
You want to stay here? What do you want to do after? What do you think? Hang out? Netflix? Chill? Netflix
Yeah,
and chill?
I was watching Netflix when I was texting you.
Yeah, what show?
I watched like TV shows like House of Cards, stuff like that.
I haven't seen that. Is it pretty good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I wonder if he likes House of Cards because it stars Kevin Spacey.
Oh.
You're my favorite.
You're my favorite. The 100 most humiliating moments of Donald Trump's presidency.
I just don't know about QAnon.
You do know.
I don't know. No, I don't know.
You know, if you go out and you want to buy groceries, you need a picture on a card. You need ID.
He wants to host next year's G7 summit at his own Doral Golf Club.
Gotta take care of the floors, you know, the floors of the forests. Very important.
Frederick Douglass is an example.
Good lord. Alright, I'm gonna call it a night. So I will be back tomorrow for another stream, probably Chud Watch. It's been a bit since I did that, and I do need to do the sticks thing at some point. So stay tuned for that. Let's see who I'm gonna raid.
Pizza with a pitchfork.
It's a little
That's
weird
fair.
here. That's a game. I like to raid just chatting, just because, like, I don't know. How about Willow? All right. Have a good night, everyone. I hope you all have a fun evening, relaxing, have a good night's sleep, and come back here tomorrow for another stream. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.